That's something I'm looking forward to seeing how it advances into going forward in the next matches, is if we can see better usage out of all the nades compared to the first 2 matches.
All right, Garrett, well, here we go. Map 1 of the third best of 3 of the day is about to be underway. The pistol round is in full effect.
Trying to find out one of those names is wrong. ZOWIE is, I don't know who that is yet, but we'll figure that out. Either way, taking banana control really early.
Oof,
big
nade.
nade. That is a serious nade. That is, yeah.
Yeah, that was like over 50 health being applied to 4 out of 5 members of Team Z. Temple, the only member of that squad to avoid that damage entirely, but T-side, they're going to be working their way up here, at least close to B, pushing very, very slowly. B-side going to be held down by 3 of the members of Team Phoenix as the push continues.
You see a smoke coming in, blocking off spawn side. You got 2 flashes ready to pop off. Team rushing in with 5 units. They have 3 hero though in the corners hiding, being ready to trade.
That's going to be the shots coming out. At least 2 of the members of Team Z are going to be connected on mark that 3. There goes 1 more. It's just going to be a 2v1. Temple, the only member of Team Z currently live. 1v1 mark that. Arel versus Temple.
That was a great move by Temple, taking the spawn side. Now it's going to be down to a 1v1 situation. Going to be wrapping around towards the B side. Arel is stuck in the back, and she does know where she is, but it's going to come down to the one-on-one. Again, Glock versus USP, both have armor. It's going to be a little bit of a cat and mouse show here. Temple actually, she might fall all the way back to A. This is a really risky move. She can get caught in rotation.
Wrapping around construction, going to be spotted out, and there it is. Team Z walks away with the first round victory of map number 1.
That was a huge move by Temple. When they took B, she ran through the smoke spawn side and was able to kill 2 in rotation. And without her making that move happen, they were just getting demolished in the B side. So she was able to save that with the next 2 kills and then to win that 1v1 situation. Again, absolutely huge round by Temple to really save it for Team Z.
Absolutely. SMG is going to be coming out here for Team Z as they continue to push. A bit of a, forced eco coming out for the CT side of things. Not going to have any type of economy to resist against this very powerful push that is now coming out from Team Z. But the push is being at least led and charged by ZOWIE.
No, they will use HE nades. Right now, they're just looking to get. It's not a round that Phoenix is trying to win. It's more about trying to do as much economy damage to Team Z as possible. Team Z is going to be taking over banana control early in the round, trying to scout out, find out exactly where Phoenix is going to be lining up. Teams like to stack on this map, especially on eco rounds. So right now, we're going to have Temple is going to be scouting out towards B to get the information towards their team.
Temple almost able to spot out Arel. Around the corner, not able to do so, but Arel knows that something is there, but quickly going to be turned around on, and the headshot comes out. Temple able to take down 2 of the members of Team Phoenix in high fashion.
Recipe is going to be wrapping towards A, finding the last player going to be there, 3v1 situation. Decorcase, I can't remember how I said that, but either way, going to be knocked out. It looks like we found our first player, I believe, of who to watch for Team Z.
Regardless of a player to watch, I think Team Z just landed themselves on the watch list for us here at this CSGO tournament because they just came out, Garrett, in the first 2 rounds with a very dominant closeout on at least those rounds in particular. I'm going to be very curious to see how this match continues because, again, this was Team Z's pick for the first map.
Exactly. And now Lillian is going to be the only one on their Team Z with an SMG. Maybe she's going to be the one looking out to scout out with that weapon, trying to find some picks. But again, Phoenix is going to be with not a full buy. It's a full buy, but not the greatest utility. And on a map like Inferno, utility is king.
Over here in Banana, going to be at least stalled against some zoning resistance from the Molotovs. A few corners being peeked on, and a little bit of friendly damage going out on the Lillian as well. Unfortunate to see that happen, but surely they'll be able to recover from this. Angles being checked right now by Temple as the rest of Team Z start to at least figure out how they're going to structure this strategy. It seems like the B rush through Banana is how they're going to continue to play this.
Yeah, really aggressive play on Banana early on the half, taking that presence at Banana really early, and honestly, just continue with it as well. Throwing the smoke off spawn side. Temple going to be leading away as well. Again, anti-killer for this team. Getting 2 of them knocked down early, though.
Temple, the impact player of Team Z, going to be going down. 3 members alive for Team Z versus 5 still alive for Phoenix. Haven't seen 2 of the players from Phoenix rotate off of A just yet, and that's a good thing because T-side is moving in. Going to be approaching through A long now, able to get the entry frag onto LL through the door.
Decorcase is going to be stuck in A all by herself in the corner there. Going to be taken down. It's back to a 3v3 situation. T's are going to be able to turn us back around, but they do get spotted. So he's going to be able to get this pick. She does know what the next one is, and no other one's in sight. Trade comes off, 2v2 situation.
Powerful back and forth between these 2 squads, and there it is, another kill going out on The side of Team Z, a 2v1 in favor of Phoenix as Jenny starts to work her way.
Oh, she's got a molly. That's going to be enough to delay. If she's able to get that nade off, Phoenix might not have anything to do because they have no kit.
She continues to be pushed back, though, by the pressure coming out from Mish on at least the balcony. Will be able to find the shots. Down goes Jenny. The first round win coming in for Team Phoenix in round 3.
Even though Team Z did lose out, keeping that one SMG from the previous round, they are going to be able to buy up again most likely. And with Phoenix only having 2 survive, that's going to be putting them in a situation where they do lose this round. Team Z is going to be back in control. You see the op coming up from Jenny, so now we know who the opper is. And we saw the early B pressure on Banana. I'm looking to see if maybe Team Z will continue that trend. Doing that very early in the half and setting that presence of taking Banana that strong is going to maybe prevent Phoenix from feeling like they can take it back or contest them at least. But this is where the op, I believe, is going.
Yeah, Phoenix is going to be sending 3 over to the A side to hold off any type of push coming in from Team Z. Shots from Michelle will be pushing back Jenny around the corner as she retreats back to the bomb site.
Almost got that pick, though. Again, playing Banana really aggressively. Didn't have the nades to properly push him back, but they're trying to find that pick on someone trying to get those nades down at the end of Banana. We're looking to working, looks like just a default, to going to be working the halls, taking their time. There's no need to rush any situation here. Got lots of utility. Want to wait out the clock and see how long, basically try to beat out as many nades from the CTs as possible. 2
of the players of Team Z going to be rotating around that CT apps area, trying to reunite with one of their other squad mates. Smoke going to be coming out from Alel.
That's going to push them back. They're going to wait a little bit for now. Maybe have someone, I believe maybe it's going to be Jenny from the op back at bottom of Banana. Might be looking to throw a pop flash through the smoke for the team to take over middle.
Team Z is fully pulled off of any type of Banana B push. Will be rotating over towards the A position as they lose ZOWIE. 4 left alive for Team Z versus the 5 for Team Phoenix, and more pressure coming out. Molotov's going to be at least coming in. Go high, be able to get 1 frag. Looking for the taps on the shield, won't able to find him.
Ooh, and the TK coming up from Team Z as well. Temple getting an entry on. Oh, there you go, getting 2 on the A. That's going to open up the site, leave it to a 2v2v situation. The smoke coming down for cover. Temple opening up the round. They have no health, 15 combined. But again, only no real nades from Mish or Arel. This is very winnable, but that nade's going to put a dimple in. Put a dimple. I'm just looking at the name Temple. Temple can definitely win this. It's going to come down to trying to get that early pick on someone quickly. Has HE nade, but none of the CTs are low.
Going to be peeking around the corner here. Might be able to spot out Aurel as she comes from behind the cart. Not able to do so. Mish going to be able to
straight up defuse.
Yeah, defuse the bomb.
Yeah, because of the low HP that her teammate was in from trying to plant, she had to plant safely, not in order not to get naded, which she eventually did get naded, but she had to get that bomb down as quick as possible. Not able to plant it for Temple to play in the halls, which would have been the best opportunity for them to win. But in the end, getting the bomb down, even though it's a loss, still can help out their economy. They're down to the 2 round bonus for income. CT is still not secure in money. It's just going to come down to, again, Team Z trying to get as many kills as possible. You see them having pistols and armor. Just, again, trying to win the round is a great thing, but if they can get 3 kills here, they'll really set themselves up for the rest of the half.
Decorge is going to be holding this position, prepping the nades to possibly connect on one of the members of Team Z. Not able to find that connection, but continuing to hold strong as ZOWIE starts to at least push here through the apps area. Holding back, at least, with all 4 squad members following behind. A slow push coming out as Temple will be departing for a bit of a flank position on this location.
That smoke's going to really put a damp on what they want to do. They want to throw a pop flash off the bell and to pop out the halls, but it looks like because of that smoke, it's going to force them to fall back a little bit and delay their attack, which by the time that happens, you see already Aurel rotating from B because they pushed out Mish alone at Banana, so now it's going to be a hard situation for them to go up against 4M4s.
Bit of a stall here coming out for Team Z, but they are going to at least start that push. The aggression comes out, but so do the shots from Team Phoenix. 2 members going to be dropped from both squads. A 3v2 marked at 2v2.
Temple again.
Temple is fracking out 9 kills already and only 2 deaths, Garrett. That's insane.
Yeah, she's playing. She's popping off right now. We've seen her entry kill already. We've seen her come up and clean up as well from the halls. It's down to a 2v1 situation. Jenny and Temple. Oh, that's the pick, though. The bomb is going to be out in the open. It's going to come down to Temple on the one-on-one situation.
And there it is. The shots come out. Terrorists. Team Z walk away with the victory in round number 5. Pretty even matchup, at least as far as this game is concerned.
Yeah, if you look
at these 5 rounds.
If you look at the Phoenix's economy, it's really low now. They're going to be down to a double save. They could buy next round if they want, but it's, again, on a map like Inferno, utility is so important that Yeah, see, they're investing a little more now because they're not going to be able to buy next round. And if they do decide to buy next round, they're going to be low on utility. This is a map where you want to have a lot of smokes, a lot of mollies to, again, to delay. That's the name of the game on City side on Inferno. Just trying to push them back and delay them as long as they can so they can't execute their strategies early. And they actually did that last round because they delayed the hull pop.
Right.
But it looks like they're going mid-quick here now, not waiting around this time.
Not going to be waiting. Kohaib going to be spotting out ZOWIE. Quick 2-tap. Going to be taking her down with the CZ. Quickly retreating to try to reset this engagement, but it's not going to be enough. Temple able to find the AK shots onto Kohaib, take them out of the game. A 3v4 situation in favor of Team Z as Jenny finds another kill. DeCorrier is going to be dropped down and out. Now 2 remaining for Team Phoenix.
Well, Mish coming up at the flank and they get cleared out. So 3 alive. Overall, pretty solid. It looks like Temple came here to play today. She got another 2 kills that round, so she's up to 12-3. Definitely a player we're gonna have to keep an eye out for on Team Z. Phoenix is not going to be able to buy again this round. Maybe buy some HEs, some nays to try to find a way to. Yep, they're going to call a pause here. Most likely just a timeout. Discuss what they want to go with here.
Well, here's the thing, Garrett, they need to discuss this, right? Because Team Phoenix is now starting to fall behind, and well, if they continue to fall, it's not going to be easy for them to come back off of this.
Yeah, exactly. For a map like Inferno, you can really just tunnel down the rabbit hole. If you get behind an economy, especially on the CT side, you can just get picked apart. And with the way Team Z has been playing so far, which has shown very aggressive play style, if you don't have that utility to stop that aggressive play style, they're just going to run over you. So it's really going to come down to how they're going to adapt in the next gun round. And to be, again, like I mentioned, I'm going to harp on this a lot on this map, is to make sure they have the utility to stop the aggressive play style, because we've seen them be fast on every round so far. Even with Jenny had the op and rush banana, try to get that pick early. They've shown that capability, so you're just going to need to take your time, get the nades that you need for this, and don't try to force buy everything. Because if you force buy everything, you're not going to have what's needed to win these kind of rounds.
And that's the thing. We've seen Team Phoenix try to stall those pushes coming out from Team Z, but they just don't have enough utility in their bags to push off inevitably. But here it comes. At least ZOWIE going to be holding this corner right here, waiting for anyone to come around from Team Phoenix that she might be able to find some frags on. But not able to do so. Wow, that's going to be Kohaib with CZ. Once again, headshot going in. Going to be taking out Lillian and ZOWIE.
She got 2 there in the halls, and she'd be able to survive. She's in the window room right now looking to try to hold back the flank. That's going to be down to a 3v2 situation. We do have Aurel getting the flank on. If she's able to come out there and work up the lane and get a pick off them while they're trying to plant, this is going to be the way to win it out.
Molly coming out, trying to stall at least Phoenix LL's push, and it's going to be able to do so. The AK shots come through, and Aurel going to be wiped out as well. Round win going over to Team Z in round number 7.
And now this is the round where they have finally a full buy. We're going to see what kind of utility they're going to come out with. Again, you saw now Team Z work up middle several times really quick. All it takes to stop something like that is a single smoke. If you have a single smoke, they have to be forced to pop flash through it and run through the smoke blindly into the open where you can basically have a crossfire on them. So a lot of ways you can defend it, a smoke, a molly, whatever it is, just to slow them down, because the team is showing that Chinese play style I talked about before where, again, aggression.
Phoenix able to now fully effectuate that buy that they've been ecoing the last 2 rounds to try to do. We'll see if it pays off. Aurel already going to be dropped down. Molly's going to be burning away. Lily and Agility going to be going down and out. That is, well, Jenny actually 2 HP. So currently a 3v4 situation with Jenny only 2 damage from going down and out. Temple going to be holding these angles. Going to be spotting out DeCorrier. Is able to get a few shots out, but not finding the ultimate connection she was looking for. And now the hunt pursues.
Yeah, down a 4v3 situation. Temple knows that she needs to make a play to open up this this round to give her team a chance. They are able to get a swing on this, but it looks like DeCorrier is going to be able to find Temple. They're going to be down to just 2 low HP players, most likely just going to be cleaned up. The Team Z showing, again, a lot of pressure towards Banana, but you saw those mollies. Phoenix had perfect mollies that have down deep in Banana to really prevent that kind of rush coming through, and now Team Z knows that, and it's going to change the way they're going to have to play these rounds.
Huge frag coming out from Team Phoenix right there to get the bomb down and now protected as ZOWIE starts to maneuver her way around these corridors. Able to find a nice frag onto Mish, but she's got 2 more members of Team Phoenix to worry about. Molotov going to be coming out trying to zone off the players of Phoenix who are guarding the bomb, but it's not going to be enough. Pre-fragging every corner she can find, but there it is. Kohaib with a nice M4A1 shot. It's going to be taking away the round victory.
Yeah, exactly there. Did a really good job. A little bit of a mistake on Phoenix to get a little aggressive on the backside of that. They had the round in the bag, but losing those extra 2 players is really going to cost them a lot of money down the road, because if they lose this next round, their economy is going to be in the dumpster. And something like that it's a small mistake that you don't realize at the moment can cause a lot of trouble down the road.
I think it's fair to say that Phoenix is starting to at least claw their way back, but it's still very, at least concerning the current position that they are sitting in. ZOWIE going to be pushing up. ZLD going to be doing the same. Molotov comes into the second floor of the apps, trying to at least flush out any of the members of Phoenix on the second story. Not able to find any as ZLD continues to at least work her way around just south of the banana.
But if you just saw that, though, they were looking to go up middle fast again. That smoke stopped them from doing it, but now they're going to go, instead of going up middle, they're going to go out the boiler. So there's the next round, we're going to look for that pop flash to come in and to just pour out the boiler and try to trade on the lane players.
Looking for it. The frag's going to be coming out. One drop already. ZYAOWU will be exiting the game. Allow going to be traded back on. DKorge is able to find Jenny and then quickly taken out of the game. A proper 3v3 between Team Phoenix and Team Z. Bomb down. Temple able to find a trade back onto ZOWIE.
We've seen a situation before already. Get the bomb down in A, but they've lost each one of these retakes so far. But Temple is now going to be in the pit and has that position to really defend this well, with ZLD being able to trade out. Oh, they're going to be trading back in there to headshots. So now it's all going to come down to just timing and to make sure they trade off each other when they make the approach.
Only 2 members remain for Team Phoenix. Even if they walk away with a victory here, it's still going to be looking pretty desperate in terms of economy, but that's going to be Arel trading back onto ZLD after Mish got taken down and out 1v1, and Temple takes away another kill. She's already in the double digits, Garrett. She's going to be going into the 20s here pretty soon.
Yeah, she's absolutely having a game for herself. She's been finding herself into situations where she's been getting these key kills to give her team a chance in entering into the sites.
She's almost out of 4 KD, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's doing extremely well. We can say, but we saw like the pop flash come in from them on middle for them to take it out of boiler instead of up the middle this time. This seems to be their strategy they've been going with. It's just been very simple, pop flash, aggressive takes. At Banana they use a little more nades, but now that we saw Phoenix defend it with mollies, we're not going to see that as often. Temple now going to be spying for the teammates middle. They're going to be rush gear coming from CTs.
Full rush coming out from CT. They're able to spray down onto Temple, but the trades come back out. ZYAOWU with a 3-piece on top of Mish, Alel, and DKorge.
Still one left here, trying to find, that taser, trying to get that bonus, getting that bonus money. She has a chance to get the flank on. It's all going to come down to timing. This is the ultimate insult kill you can get.
The ultimate insult kill. Might be able to find it here soon. There it is! Jenny going to be taking down the extra cash, rolling the way of ZOWIE and Team Phoenix here as they continue to push on. ZOWIE, they're the solo player, likely going to be trying to save this AK and concede the round over to the T side.
That's definitely a way to get some money. You get the taser kill plus the AK to save, but she's not falling back any farther than where she is, so she's going to be taking a one-on-one battle here coming up. Gets another one. Teams need to be careful not lose too many weapons because they're still not in a great money situation.
Exactly. Don't have to push this too hard. ZOWIE will ultimately be spotted out and taken out of the game. Team Z walks away with another round victory, currently sitting at 3-7 in favor of Team Z.
Yeah, if you look at the economy on both sides, each team not really secure in their economy at all. So this map can still go any way. It's just if they can pull a couple of rounds together and get a string of momentum, then you can really get a lopsided half on Team Z. But Phoenix is still within the range of even winning this half 8-7 if they can just, again, if you put 2 rounds together and you put Team Z on the heels of the economy, still a lot that can happen here. It's still not a reach. Phoenix has shown what they can do when they have the utility, but without that utility, you can see how Team Z really shows where they're good.
Exactly. Both of these teams need to try to keep more members of their squads alive when they close out these round victories. Neither of them have been able to at least do that just yet. Opening frag going to be coming out. Mish dropped down by Lily and looking for even more here as the grenades start to at least come out. Smoke going to be blocking off at least part of the courtyard.
Yeah, it looks like they got the pick on B, and they're trying to throw some nades, draw more nades on B and get the rotation so they can go up towards A. You see right now Alel working her way towards B to give some support to her teammate, but that's going to give the opportunity now for the terrorists to work out middle and get a catch onto A with just 2 players defending.
Push coming through middle, going to be going through top med here very shortly.
Going to be working up the lane. No one's just wrapping just yet, so they still haven't committed because, again, if you look at the clock right now, there's still 50 seconds.
Right.
Tons of time to do anything. And you see right now ZYAOWU going all the way back towards Banana. She does have a smoke, which she's most likely going to throw back unless they're actually going to fake it. Yeah, they're going to leave Temple to try to open up this side of the map to sell off a fake to try to catch one towards B. This is excellent calling in game.
A bit of a slower, more methodical play coming out here from Team Z as they push into the members of Phoenix. Over here, though, they're not going to be able to find anything on B site just yet.
It's going to be really hard to retake right now. You see right now, Team Phoenix has no nades to retake this 3v4 situation. This is a very highly unlikely situation where it might be best to just save your weapons. But they're looking, but you find 2 openings. So now you have the chance. But again, if you're going to be key here is going to be ZLD right here, and Banana has no nades, but she has the best position to catch rotations. And there you go.
There you go, round win. Another one coming in for Team Z here. I don't know if you can hear it through my mic, but there's a lot of excitement coming off of the Team Z team desk right now after that round victory. I think things going a little bit better than many would have expected here for Team Z in this first best of 3 for them.
Yeah, for sure. We all. I'm going to speak for you here. I thought maybe we all thought Phoenix was going to come in here and have the upper hand based off their previous experience in international tournaments and tournaments just in general with no real information on Team Z. But now that we see Team Z play, I would love to see, for example, down the road, not right now, but I'm looking into the future, Team Z to play a team like Team Phoenix because the play styles would clash hard, so it'd be interesting. But this is also a misguided play by Mish there to push out by herself with no support from her teammates on Banana, which gave Team Z the opening to get into that B bomb site. But at the same time, you got to give credit for the in-game leading. I'm not sure who it is on Team Z. Maybe it's Captain Wu. But
it certainly might be.
Yeah, it could be because she is in the middle, so I'm assuming she's in-game leader. But she did an excellent job calling that round with calling a fake towards taking A, throwing a fake to draw players back towards B, and then putting pressure on A to basically keep Team Phoenix in confusion of what was happening to leave an opportunity to have B all by himself.
Bomb going to be pushing up here through second mid. 2 shots coming out here. Just short of Banana, where 2 of the members of Team Phoenix are currently guarding on here. Even more free fire, now trying to catch one of the members of Phoenix from behind that corner. Lillian going to be putting out some pressure with the AK. Not able to at least sense the presence just yet of Team Phoenix. Starting to aggress a little bit into the Banana area. Arel going to be spotted out. Game of peekaboo, sure enough, but when you're peeking into an AK, not necessarily the smartest decision to make as Arel and Mish continue to hold on to the northern part of Banana.
Yeah, she's trying to draw Lillian into her teammates so she can peek off contact. It's a good way to try to bait in there. This is a definitely AK they can get here. And there you go. Worked like a charm. That's going to be AK for them. And look, Koavi's getting a pick there. 2-3. Ooh. What just happened?
Who knows what just happened, but that's what Kohabe needed to do. Talk about an impact player on the squad of Team Phoenix. Phoenix walks away with a huge round win. They're going to have lots and lots of weapons to play around with here as we enter into match number 13.
That's an absolute massive round. It's a shame that happened this late in the half because you've got something like that happen earlier.
Yeah.
To be able to pick up 5 weapons.
Watch this right here.
Yeah. Yes. Beautiful.
Oof, like clockwork.
Yeah, seriously. But to be able to pick up 5 weapons this late in the half and not lose a single player, and now your money is set. You didn't have to really invest anything besides armor and nades, so even if they lose this round, they can buy going forward. And you see right now, Team Z is going to be down to a force buy, and this is now looking to be an 8-7.5 still for Team Z, but definitely a huge round for Phoenix to turn it around and give themselves a chance going in the second half.
Phoenix starting to at least get a good grasp on the strategy displayed by Team Z. Trades coming out by both teams. Another player going to be dropped down for Team Phoenix, making this a 4v5. Mark that 3v3 in favor. Decorge is dropped down to 12 HP, trying to at least hold on to. Not going to be able to do anything there. She gets taken down and out. The Tech 9 of Team Z.
3v2 situation. It's going to be really hard to take the site with an op. They do have the utility to wait this smoke out and start flushing players out one by one. There is no real need to take this too fast. You can still flush them out. But again, with 3 different angles being held by the terrorists, it's going to be a really hard site to retake.
Op going to be holding strong here for Team Phoenix. Near Library, going to be looking down, not able to do anything. Spotted out with the AKM. Team Z, Lillian going to be taking them down and out. Team Z walks away with another round win. Garrett, you said 7-8, but Team Z says, we don't care what you say. We might have given away all of our weapons in the previous round, but make no mistake about it. We are here to play and continue to dominate is what we want to do.
Yeah, Phoenix got caught there in the middle of La La Land and towards middle. They had a smoke down in middle. Weren't able to see what was happening, but they got a pop flash. But the Team Phoenix had 2 players playing individually and not able to support each other, which gave Team Z the chance to get those picks early. And again, in this site against that one player who's been playing solo the whole time, instead of maybe all 3 of them playing together, they've been playing pretty separated. And that was basically their own fault on Team Z being able to find some fortunate picks with those pistols.
Buys coming out from both teams. Molotov from Phoenix going to be zoning off the pressure, trying to be at least pushed out by Lillian. Switching over to Decorge, who will be very dangerously close to Lillian from Team Z, now starting to push up here into Banana. Arel and Mish.
Going to be isolating Lillian all by herself.
Oh. Not going to be enough there. 2 of the members dropped down from Team Z. 4v3 in favor of Team Phoenix.
That was perfect by Sorry about Aurel there. Just flow smoke deep down and try to catch them off. They basically cut off from each other, but Lel's going to be all solo here again by yourself. We saw this happen before. This is how you get picked.
Being very careful of that corner, but not careful enough. Allow from Team Phoenix finds the tap on the Shillody. We'll be taking them out of the game. Still 4 remain for Phoenix. 2 up for Team Z. Temple and ZOWIE trying to make a huge effort in final stages of this round. It's not going to be good from Temple. There comes the trade. Allow going to able to get 2 down. Huge moves coming from ZOWIE. A 1v2 situation in favor of Team Phoenix still, but barely, as Aurel is only working with 12 HP to their name.
Absolutely winnable by ZOWIE here, and you see the flank coming in early. They know the bomb hasn't been planted yet, so there's no real need for the mid to go too fast. But with that smoke going to be losing cover really soon, she needs to start getting that bomb down relatively quick so she's going to be able to get in the best position, because otherwise you're going to be playing in the open, they're going to be able to see you. So here comes the plant. It's going to come down to CT's being able to trade this kill out and not being isolated.
Going to be planted right now. Aurel, at least in this position. Flash coming out, not going to be able to find the connection on the ZOWIE. 1 tap is all it's going to take, and that's what ZOWIE finds. Aurel going to be dropped out of the game. 1v1, and well, we've got to see a defuse come out from Kohaibe. Straight defuse going to be coming out.
She did this early in the half.
She's not going to be able to do anything. That's going to be Team Phoenix with the defuse right before the final game of the half. Garrett didn't see that one coming. ZOWIE really let that slip.
Yeah, that was she got herself in that situation. It was a 1v4 situation, and getting it down to the 1v1, she had control. But once in a while, you see these kind of players on CT who have the nerve to just straight up defuse on a one-on-one situation with no cover, nothing like that. She just felt like it was the right move to make, and she gambled right. But it's also very risky, especially when you're down in a half like 9-5, to go for a straight defuse. To have the nerves to do that, it's kind of impressive, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of impressive, but it paid off in spades, at least for Team Phoenix, as far as they're concerned here in the final round of the half. Phoenix looking to at least make this 6-9 in favor of Team Z before we flip sides. Mish and Aurel will continue to hold down here, at least on Banana. Pressure being felt by both of these teams. Bomb going to be left back. Will be picked up here by Lillian. And now the strategy at least starts to play out here. Looks like Team Z going to be gravitating over towards a bomb site. Pick coming off. Alel going to be dropped down, trying to find even more on Kohaibe.
Kohaibe's pinned here. She's not going to be able to get out of this. Or is she? There we go. Jenny leading the way with the AWP on Banana, trying to get that early pick, but being smoked off and then getting on middle. What just happened? Everyone just went down early. A looks like had one player get down 2 of them, going to leave it to a 2v2 situation. But the key player here is going to be Jenny, who's stuck in the middle.
Nice. Close range job coming in there, and that's going to be Team Phoenix wiped out. I believe they got the bomb plant as well. Team Z continues to put up a huge performance here, and that's the half, Garrett.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. So now, we didn't really see an op come out from the CT side on Team Phoenix because they never really had the economy to really put that on the board. But we've seen Jenny now twice on T side use the op. So I'm going to be saying that she's someone I want to watch now on CT side, especially with Team Z, to see how she's going to play that op. This team's been very aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to be peeking down middle, playing aggressively, or even pushing out Banana, whatever it may be. I'm very concerned now for Team Phoenix because of the aggressive style that Team Z has. This can get out of hand real quick, but at the same time, just to cover all my bases so I don't look too bad, that aggressive style can really come back and bite you. Because if Team Phoenix has a really good Banana take and is able to use their mollies and flashes to push back Banana aggression, then they'll be able to put Team Z on their heels into a situation where they're not that comfortable with, it seems like, which is being passive. So lots of ways this can still go, but we'll see going forward because this will be the first time we've seen Team Z on CT sides of any map.
Right.
But I'm kind of curious, are they going to keep the aggression or are they going to be able to show their more passive side?
I feel like Team Phoenix hasn't really had time to effectuate their strategy that they want to play out here in this game, and that's really why you've seen them drop many of these rounds. But now they've got a fresh opportunity here on T side to try to at least shift the things a little bit. Have a better start than the previous side of things over on CT. Push coming out, though. It's going to be held down here in Banana. Shot's going to be applied, but it's not going to be enough. Shillity going to be wiped down for Team Z.
Temple is going to be key to watch here. They're going to kill ZOWIE here, and they're going to be leaving Temple all alone by the back of B. They do not know she's here. The bomb's going to come in. She's going to look to try to backstab a couple here.
It's going to be the fountain in full effect here as Temple is able to find one frag. Oh, the second frag onto Alel will be coming out very strong. Jenny able to find one on a decor gaze, but Aurel turns it right back onto Jenny.
Wow.
It's not going to be enough. Huge plays coming out from Team Z, but Team Phoenix walks away with the T-side round win.
That was very cheeky. That was very cheeky play by Team Z to do something like that, to play one hiding in the back, which if she was able to get that very first kill quicker, I believe she used like 8 or 9 of her bullets to try to get that kill. She was able to get that done quicker. She would be able to hold that site a little bit easier. But in the end, it just came down to Team Z played a little too aggressive on Banana. She was caught off by herself. And then Phoenix kept it simple. Just a straight-up B rush with a smoke towards spawn. Sometimes simple is best. You don't need to be too complicated, especially on pistol rounds. Just overloading as a unit and playing the numbers game can really help our teams.
4 members of Team Z going to be heading over to B site, while 1 player, it's going to be Temple to be exact, holds on to Banana to stop any push coming out from Team Phoenix. A bit of a slower play. This is what lends itself to the...
Oh, look at that stack, though.
That's a nasty stack should any of the members of Team Phoenix cross the paths of Lillian, ZOWIE, Shillity, or Jenny walking around the fountain area right now. But it looks like they're going to be rotating very shortly here as no one from T side has pushed up. In fact, it's going to be a full push over towards A side, coming in here through the balcony and now down to the bomb plant.
Yeah, right now, knowing that teams like this, you're just going to rush and try to get the kills, but you can potentially get the SMGs, the extra bonus from the money, where playing close up might not be the best idea. You got the dink there from Honorel, trying to find that trade, but again, she's just going to be raking up the money here. She's getting all that dough.
All that dough, but will be tapped out of the game here by Shillity, as well as ZOWIE combination. Shillity gets immediately dropped out thereafter. Phoenix now starting to close the gap between them and Team Z here as they take up many needed round wins on the T side of things.
Now, if Phoenix assumes that Team Z is going to be buying here, they do have the SMG still on Kohabi, sorry. And this is where I would love to see something like a Hall on A pop. Just a simple pop flash from Halls to know, just to try to get out there, get as many kills as you can. It's a very cheeky strat that works very well in the early first round buy that can really disrupt a CT team's economy because it's very hard to hold, especially when you don't have the utility to do so.
Temple and the rest of Team Z going to be pushing up here. Molly's zoning pressure will be applied in the banana area, keeping 2 of the members of Team Phoenix at bay. Mish going to be trying to hold strong, but P90 spray comes out and will be finding a connection. Mish going to be dropped down, but Alel and Mish. And Alel will on 2 kills. Shillity and ZOWIE going to be dropped down here for Team Z, 4v3 in favor of Team Phoenix.
I think that just gave our answer to, are they going to be aggressive on the CT side to simply do a delay, take on Banana, smoke down deep, and do a rush for the pop flash. Very aggressive play, especially to make on the 3rd round when your economy is not completely set. It's a very risky, ballsy move at the same time. I dig it because it's just showing you that they are absolutely are not afraid and that anything can happen. Jenny being able to hold this by herself with the AUG on the arch side, Temple gained 1, down to a 1v2, able to turn this round completely back on their favor.
Kohabi, 28 HP versus 2 of the members of Team Z. Not going to be able to find it, and there it is. Team Z picks up another round win on top of Phoenix.
That was absolutely huge. They're up numbers, but having the 1 player on arch side getting the 2 AUG kills on the entry of them trying to take control of middle was absolutely critical in this round. And then Temple going 1 for 1 on lane, giving them a chance to have that round, turning it back on their heads. Very impressive by Team Z. But now, like I talked about before, their economy still is not set. So are they going to continue to be aggressive and take those kind of risks, or are they going to fall more back on their heels? It looks like there's going to be a timeout, maybe a technical issue.
Maybe we need more water. Always good to stay hydrated, Garrett. Oh, there it is.
Coffee.
There it is.
Whatever it is.
Teammate hands you a thermos and you say, what's in it? I say, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. But this has been an interesting, at least first map for the best of 3 between Phoenix and Team Z. Team Z coming out with a pretty stellar performance on their T side, but now Phoenix going to be lending a hand in that as well. Very similar performance.
Very interesting decision for them not to go for the full buy right here, trying to re-break Team Z on their economy because they are still not set. But we see ZOWIE with an SMG, which I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to be aggressive on the banana once again. The deep smoke for CT side here on middle. Looks like Jenny might get aggressively on the halls.
Might get aggressive. Going to be holding the stairwell. Alel going to be spotted out. Jenny not able to land any of her shots, but the aggressive push comes out from the T side, and they're going to be able to find at least 2 knocks. Lillian and Jenny going down and out, but a trade back onto Alel as Kohabi and Mish get dropped down as well. Team Z is on a rampage, and well, Team Phoenix is in their lines of sight.
Temple did a really good job there delaying as long as she can to give her team a chance to rotate quickly. The bomb has still not gone down. Team Z does not need to go in any kind of aggression to hurry up on this rush.
ZOWIE trying to spray around. Shillity will be finishing off that kill with the UMP, but not able to find it. Phoenix walks away with a round win, 8-11 in favor of Team Z as we walk into some of the final, at least, rounds of this match. Phoenix starting to feel themselves a little bit here, Garrett.
They seem to be in good spirits, even though they were losing, even during the timeout. they seem to be in good spirits, and even though they were losing, still you see the two players closest to us smiling, having a good time, and that's a sign of a team that has the capability of mounting large comebacks when you know that you can be loose like that and take your time on comebacks. And when you see those teams that are just very tight, just like serious looking, not really just like looks like almost like they're panicking. That's what things can get out of hand. And right now, if Team Z going to be on a complete full save here with just body armor to give them a chance to maybe find a couple kills here. Phoenix is now finding themselves in a really good position to be able to tie this map up and keep it close going forward.
You got to think that Team Z really wants this first map victory, as we will be going into Overpass in our second map of this best of 3. Phoenix's pick. And as you mentioned multiple times, Garrett, it's not necessarily the easiest map to play against. So we'll see if Team Z is prepped and ready for that. But as far as Inferno is concerned, they are showing their stuff. They are showing that they came here practiced and ready to compete against the best of them. Lillian going to be holding here on the wall side. Here's some of the smokes coming out, trying to be prepped and ready for any incoming push. Gohaibe going to be spotting out one member. Lillian goes down and out. Now Jenny going to be finding a knocker on Demish.
Sorry, you just got to be distracted. CZ there back in A, down to a 2v3 situation. The rotation coming in. Now down to ZOWIE just by herself. Not a bad save round overall. Not able to find any kind of weapons to pick up going forward. Those nades coming in, he's going to blow her away. Now down to 11 and 9. I believe they might have enough here to do a decent buy.
Yeah, you would think so here.
Yeah.
Phoenix going to be looking pretty good as far as this buy is going to be concerned here in round number 21. Phoenix continues to close that gap 9-11 in favor of Team Z. And it's been pretty even. Temple, just to check back in on her, 22 kills so far, yep. Garrett.
Yeah, exactly. But this is also the very first round now. We see an op on each side of the map here. Jenny, I want to find out what she's going to be doing with that. If she's going to play aggressively towards Banana or if she's going to be a mid-peeking. You got Decoy Gaze. There's the mid-pick from Jenny. Again, like I mentioned, I thought she would play it aggressively, but going for it really early like that, getting that first pick, going to be putting Phoenix back on their heels now, and it's going to come up the Decoy Gaze here to try to find a pick with her op to try to make it back on 4v4 situation.
ZOWIE holding on to Banana will be prepping some utility.
And look at this B aggression once again. We saw him do this earlier in the half when they had, I believe it was a P90. But again, showing that capability. Jenny now moving from A, getting that pick on middle, to now opping towards the hall, showing that she's able to rotate around. Jenny now is going to be the key player for me to watch in the rest of this half because of her being able to rotate around and basically pick up anything.
Nice tap on the Lillian. Going to be taking down one of the players of Team Z. Gohaibe and Alel going to be comboing that effort, wrapping back around those. Decorge is going to be trying to at least employ that AWP, not able to find the intended shot, but the pressure being felt.
Yeah, we were just making sure she's trying to spot B. She's going to be playing it by herself solo here, trying to leave 3 towards A, so it's going to be really hard for Phoenix to take it, but she is going to be falling back towards B, and you hear that rotation. Gohaibe knows that they're rotating towards B and realizes this is a good opportunity now to squeeze on the A drive. But Jenny, again, getting that pick on lane. He was moving up a little too early, but the flank's coming in, and they do not know.
2v4 scenario. Gohaibe taking a lot of damage, dropped down to 15 HP, trying to advance themselves. Decorge is going to be dropped down and out of the game. It's just going to be Gohaibe, and that's all she wrote. Team Z walks away with another round victory.
Yeah, Temple coming up huge once again, but that round goes really down to Jenny. Find those first 3 kills for them to save the round. And now we're going to go into this timeout where Phoenix is going to look into trying to find out what do they need to do to put some rounds on the board. But Jenny is going to be the issue for Team Phoenix, because Phoenix right now does not have an op to combat Jenny's. So the best way to do that now is to throw pre-flashes middle. You got to flash off every single corner where an op can be to make that, to basically gain that ground. And I want to see Jenny now switched up and maybe opt towards Banana and really show that she can go anywhere. And that will get in the minds of Phoenix and basically will make them question any place they want to go on the map where potentially there can be an op pointing down, looking at them.
Garrett, if you look at the faces of these two individual teams, well, one side looks incredibly happy. That's Team Z. Another side, Team Phoenix. They look very concerned right now of the performance so far in this first map. I don't think they expected themselves or even want themselves to be in this 9-12 spot that they're currently finding themselves.
Yeah, they didn't really know much about the team coming into it, so they're not knowing how aggressive they're going to be. But Jenny going for the mid pick, it looks like once again, interesting way of doing it. Not the safest way, but she might even get aggressive window. It looks like she's going to fall back. Let's go back towards Overpass, but you see the B aggression coming in. Shilodi. How do you say that name again?
Shilodi.
Shilodi. ZOWIE being able to take her out, so gain some support for Phoenix by a TK from Team Z. DKorge is going to be able to move up those halls. Looks like they're going to do a split on A from maybe lane and halls, but Temple, though, is the one that watches the halls and lane, and she is just too hard to overcome.
Lillian going to be watching apps, trying to spot out anything coming from that direction. Temple with a nice drag on the Kohabe will be dropping them out as she is quickly taken out by Alel and DKorge. Shortly thereafter, Lillian going to be dropped down as well. It's just going to be a 2v2 now between Phoenix and Team Z as Alel starts to at least get the plant down. ZOWIE going to be wrapping around the corner here very, very shortly. We'll be hoping to find 2 frags on the DKorge and Alel.
Lots of utility to use here. You see the molly coming in. They know someone's trapped in the site, so they do know someone's there, but they just don't realize both is there.
Yeah, will they be able to at least find Alel? And if they do find Alel, will they expect DKorge to be there? Nope, DKorge with the AK headshot will be taking down Jenny. Going to be trying to spray back onto them, but Team Z is not going to be able to find the round win here. It goes towards Team Phoenix.
And DKorge is actually electing not to pick up that op that she had from previous round and electing to stay with the AK and keep it close range. And now Team Z, again, is back on their heels in terms of the economy. No team has been able to really establish themselves and put a string of rounds together to set themselves apart from the opposition in terms of just having, you know, a good hold on the economy. So it's going to be one of those greasy games back and forth of not really full, beautiful buys, and it's going to be one of those rough and tumble matches, so to speak.
It's been a bit of a roller coaster of performance for both of these teams, and that's why you continue to see them set so evenly here in round number 23 of the first match between these teams. Holding on, though, will be Temple. She's got the deagle prepped and ready to spray down onto DKorge should they push out and around the corner, but it doesn't look like she's going to be wanting to advance to that location just yet. Temple tries to wrap around the corner, not able to find the frag. It's taken down by Alel and DKorge. DKorge with a second frag on the Shillity. 2 down currently for Team Z.
Yeah, Phoenix is not looking to make any rash decisions, taking their time, going to elect to go slow, waiting for Team Z. And they know they got to make the move in order to try to win the round, so they're just going to let them come to them, and now they're just going to do an A take. But they do lose one at B, going to be able to clear out A, now down to 4v1. Not any weapons lost, but they do have ZOWIE with the AK towards B. They can elect the chaser, but still their economy is not that set, so this is not the best move, in my opinion, to try to chase this gun down. But you do have the one player on the SMG, which if you're going to send someone to chase after it, send them because they can get the bonus. But in the end, this could prove really costly for Phoenix.
Kohabe, the biggest impact player so far here for this Phoenix squad. Tried to chase down, not able to find an AKM shot from ZOWIE. Will be giving them even more. ZOWIE 19 HP to her name. Garrett holding off very strongly against this search and destroy coming out from Team Phoenix.
Yeah, LL actually being very patient, waiting for someone to fall back, not going to take that fight. Well, not anymore, at least. No need to do that. Keep your economy, keep it going. It's 12-11. You almost got it back tied up. It's going to be a buy coming in from Team Z. Again,
LL almost got dropped out there.
Yeah, almost.
That was pretty insane. I believe left with 11 HP.
Yeah, she actually was playing it very patient and waiting for ZOWIE to peek her, and she held for so long, and right when she decided to move is when she started getting shot at. Either way, down to this is a critical round. If this is the ESPN turning point, whatever you want to call it, this is the go-to round where you have both teams having pretty good utility across the board. You see the B aggression coming in, but Jenny, look at Jenny going quick. I wanted to see her do that before, but unable to connect with that first shot, being put down at 28 HP. They do know Phoenix now that the op is towards B. I would love to see Jenny fall all the way back towards A now and really put him through a loop. Utility
being dispersed by both teams. Molly's coming out covering Banana in flames, but DKorge continues to at least hold on, trying to pre-fire some corners as Shillity holds on. DKorge will be wrapping around the corner, likely going to be spotting out.
All by herself.
She spot out Shillity. She did not spot her out. She's going to be spotting her out now as she gets headshot, taken down and out of the game. 1 kill going the way of Team Z as they're quickly going to be traded back upon by Mish of Phoenix.
But look at Jenny, though. She got aggressive on Banana again and getting that pick. We didn't get to see it, but she decided to re-peek. Even with the low HP of 27, to find the nerve to do something like that is a very risky play, but it just shows the aggression of this Chinese team.
There's that op kill you were looking for.
Yes, exactly.
And there it is. ZOWIE going to be throwing out a Molotov to zone off the pressure coming from Kohabe and the rest of Phoenix, who are at a bit of a standstill right now. 4v3 in favor of Team Z. As ZOWIE holds on to this angle, Kohabe right around the other side of the wall.
They still have the utility to do a wrap on towards A. Oh, this is the awkward timing. They There it is, getting spotted out. Now going to have to try to commit this. It looks like they're going to try to make a split towards B, but they know the op there is now, and they got the pick towards A. It's going to come down to this trade on B right here.
Nasty shot coming out right there. Jenny going to be spotted out again. She only had 27 HP, now going to be taken down to 14 and tapped out of the game, leaving us with a 2v2 scenario. This matchup continues to be even as hell, Garrett, and exciting to watch.
And I love this move by Team Z right now, electing to go banana, knowing that you had Kohabi playing to get that pick in A. They know they can't go that way because she can be anywhere. So just doubling up on banana, knowing that they can just find someone else being alone in the B site is the best play to go. And here comes the pick. The smoke comes out, but they're going to be able to block off the smoke from the CT spawn. And now it's going to leave Kohabi all by herself to either walk through the smoke or go towards the wrap side.
Kohabi's not in a real good position to defend against this. Diffuse, it's going to be coming out here from Team Z just shortly. The kid has had, oh, that's going to be a nice frag coming out from Lillian, able to find the kill on to Kohabi. And another round victory here for Team Z. We're getting close, though, to that point. One of these teams has to walk away with a W, and Garrett, both of them are still contesting for that point.
Yeah, economy's still not set. I love that round by Phoenix in terms of what they did strategy-wise, putting the play on the wrap side to go squeeze towards B. It worked out perfectly, but Jenny getting that huge first kill on Banana to really set herself apart. Knew she was getting squeezed, had to make a play. She was able to go 1-for-1, which, you know, in theory is not the greatest, but in a situation like that, definitely something that comes out in her favor in the end. And then especially with the retake from the two CT players, I believe it was Temple and Lillian?
Yeah.
It might have been. I believe it was her. The decision to elect to go towards Banana instead of going through CT spawn where you knew Kohabi was potentially hiding in any nook or cranny, to elect to go towards Banana and retake that way was absolutely brilliant. That won them the round.
Smart play, incredibly smart play coming out from Team Z. You have to continue to wonder, Garrett, we can't count any of these teams out, invited or qualified. I think everyone here is going to be a competitor, and maybe a few teams are going to have to give more credit over towards Team Z, who could have been an underdog coming into this tournament.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't know what to expect with a lot of these teams, but so far all these matches have been pretty close. So going forward, I can't say I've seen so far an absolute favorite to potentially run away at the event. Everyone is that close to each other where anyone can win on any given match. Any given match, it just comes down to when you're on fire or whatnot, or if you're cold that day. So I love it. I personally love it because these teams that weren't invited that had to qualify coming in are really showing why they were strong enough to qualify in the first place.
And again, here at the ZOWIE Divina Women's China CSGO Invitational. Well, you're going to be looking for those types of things, Garrett. That's exactly what you want to be seeing from these players. Jenny, wrapping around here, going to be starting off their round 11-13 again in favor of Team Z.
She has a really good spawn here for that early B pick here. It's going to be huge. Oh, but Aurel just takes her head off. They don't realize that they could go B fast here, but there is two playing here. Decoy Gay is getting taken out towards the A hall push by Temple, very aggressive. She saw the bomb get knocked down, continuing the aggression on window, jumping out into alt mid. She don't care at all. She is going hard here. Getting the third kill, she wants that ace. She's just going to keep rushing. Look at this coming down. Aurel, she's going to get this?
Oh, no, we were looking for the first ace of the tournament so far here on day number 1. Not going to be able to find it as Aurel picks up 2 taps on to the members.
But here's the problem, though.
CT.
Here's the problem. Because of her aggression, and she got the first 3 kills, but to basically keep going with it and try to press the issue, now it's down to a 2v2 situation with it. She's not guaranteed to win.
Not guaranteed to win. Make that a 2v1. Now is ZOWIE going to be wiped out of the game. Shiloh goes down as well. Round victory over towards Phoenix, 12-13. The score continues to stay close. Yeah,
Aurel got the ace.
There it is.
So a huge round by Temple to get those first 3 kills gets thrown away by her aggression to try to finish off the round too quick, and it gave Phoenix a chance to come back. And Aurel having that huge ace there. She's up to 24 kills now. She's only 4 kills away from Temple, and it's been basically a quiet 24 kills.
Exactly.
But those last 5, though, has now put them in the driver's seat because look at Team Z. They don't have the money to buy, and now Phoenix is looking really strong.
Aurel's presence beginning to become a little bit more felt here by Team Z as the pressure now starts to be applied around Banana. Molotov's coming out, trying to at least hold off CT. You see Temple going to be peeking around here, trying to find the tap onto Mish. Not going to be able to find it. Instead, the return fire comes back. That's going to be Temple taken down and out, but she was able to find at least the frag onto Aurel. One more member of Team Z going out, besides Jenny, able to find the return frag onto Mish.
They got the AK picked up only on 20 HP. This is a good round to save that AK. You can go for these kind of rounds, but at the same time, it's the value of keeping this AK for the following rounds, which is going to be the crunch time, where your money is not completely set. It's going to come down and really help them out. They're even thinking about saving the UMP. It's not the UMP, sorry, the MAC-10, which is a good play as well because you can save that weapon. You can play that towards maybe A-halls, something a little more close range, and being able to buy utility to delay them and push them back as long as possible. It gives them at least more options now going into the next round where otherwise their money wouldn't have been that strong.
Bomb has been planted by Phoenix. Could be holding on at least to the site to watch for any members of Team Z who are likely not going to be coming. You see Shildy going to be pushing up here. She's got the MAC-10 prepped and ready, able to find at least one frag on the Kohibe.
And that's 600 right there.
That's 600, a thorn in the side, at least of Team Phoenix walking in here. They were able to pick up the round
victory.
victory.
Oh, she's going to get the AK because they might have blown up towards her.
Oh. Unfortunate ending there.
I can't disagree with her going for it, though.
No. I mean, a smart play. When you see that landing in front of you, I mean, you kind of have to go for it, Garrett, especially in this tight of a situation between these teams. Now all tied up as we enter into round number 27, 13-13 as it stands.
And look at that, though. We got the op back on Jenny. She's going to be the one to watch here. Is she going to be able to put that to any good use? She got to pick on him middle early, but it looks like Alel now is going to be the one picking up the op. We had DeCorgays have it earlier in the half, but it looks like they're going to be switching it up. Jenny going to go for that mid pick?
Going to be looking for it. Not able to find it just yet, but the peak comes out.
The leg.
And the leg shot does connect, but it's not going to be enough. Temple wraps around here, already losing one of her teammates. ZOWIE going to be dropped down in the top side of Banana, looking down.
She's going to continue this aggression by herself, which is a very risky move. She has a smoke to delay a little bit longer and to fall back. Going to leave towards A, but right now Phoenix is in the driver's seat, has a minute, 20 seconds to use all that utility to try to draw as many nades as they can from Team Z. But if you look at Team Z, they only have the 2 smokes. There's not much they can do here. They have to make a play at some point in this round to get aggressive and try to find a pick, which is what their bread and butter is. But right now it looks like they're playing really passive, and if that continues to be the case, it looks like Team Z is just going to be overwhelmed at B if they're going to do an execution. But they're going to stay spread out here. Loss can happen. Looks like you see Team Z wandering around. They don't know what to do right now.
No, they certainly don't. It's going to be Shildy for Team
but look
Z
at this.
holding on to B's site, but yes.
This is cheeky.
Ooh,
that is
nice
cheeky.
Shot. Jenny able to find another AWP kill on to DeCorgays, who has had a bit of a tough T-side round of things, or at least DeCorgays. She was incredible on the CT side of things, but how quickly things have changed.
Yeah, and they have both smokes or towards A players. Nothing here for B. It's going to come down just a weapon, straight up gunfight coming in here. They're going to be looking to trade. There's the headshot on Arel. Temple going to run through the smoke here, or is she going to wait for the retake?
Going to be holding on to the smoke, at least for the time being. Kohibe very close, pops out of the smoke. Kohibe with the AK headshot, able to take out Temple. Now it is going to be a 4v2 situation. Both teams very, very hurt from this. Lillian, only 6 HP, has to save off of this. Jenny needs to do exactly the same. A tough round for both teams, but it looks like Team Phoenix is going to be walking away on the better side of things in round number 27.
Yeah, that got a lot closer than it could have, than it should have been. But Jenny finding that pick on A-Halls really put a scare into Phoenix about winning that round, but it ended up taking B. Unfortunately, Team Z had no utility to try to defend. You saw the smokes come in, the flash come in from Phoenix. Nothing Team Z could do but just fight. And when the smoke came off to block off Temple from supporting her, she either had to commit to running through and fighting early with her teammate, or just give it up completely, which she ended up giving it up and then trying to walk through the smoke late. Really cost her. So it's just one of those moments where you gotta go for it or you gotta not. And she kind of did the middle ground, which is not really a confident play, and was able to got killed because of it.
14-13 in favor of Phoenix, walking into our final few rounds of the map, as Phoenix looks to take away at least a map 1 victory here on Inferno. Jenny
has op still, though.
Has that op still. That's at least the big thing to take away from that. Team Z was able to at least save 2 of the members at the end of that round. Jenny looking on, though, will be prepping any type of shot coming through Banana should any of the members of T side push up into her. Flash, though, coming out will be landing on its intended mark and sending Jenny back off of her spot.
But look at her just getting re-aggressive.
Yep.
Just doesn't care. And she's going to get to find this pick here. That's one, but the trade's going to come in. But she's getting aggressive again. She decides not to fall back after that pick, but just to go for it. Just showing her basically how aggressive she is in Team Z overall in general. But the cost of which it comes, where that's now $6,000 worth of weaponry and utility just thrown down for a 1-for-1 trade, which goes in the huge favor of the terror side.
Exactly. Phoenix says, fool me once, Jenny, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. as she is able to pick up that trade. 4v4 scenario, though, as we continue on here in round number 28. Temple going to be holding on to Fountain with Shaloti, looking for any of the members of T-side that will be likely pushing up here, trying to find a plant.
Nice smoke off on the lane side. They're going to do a squeeze on B, it looks like. Really good strategy. I really like this a lot. Good thing to do 4v4. And Shaloti going to get caught here potentially, but she hears it. She knows it's coming. The CT side do know that they are going to be conversion on. It comes down to dedicating to holding one spot side specifically and not spread out too thin.
Shaloti going to be looking, able to find out Decorge's nice UMP headshot. Will be taking out one of the members of T-side, but still 3 to worry about. Aurora, LL, and Kohaibe will be holding on to this position, trying to find the plant on the B side. Will be able to find the plant, and now left up to Team Z to push in and try to defuse. Not going to be an easy task, though. 3 members of Phoenix holding strong. 1 will be tapped out, though. It's going to be ZOWIE with a nice kill onto Kohaibe. Aurel going to be dropped down as well, but Alel with the AWP finds the connection on Shaloti. Ultimately, though, Lillian will be finding Alel, and now the defuse comes out. A round victory for Team Z, even again at 14-14.
Yeah, you hear them getting a little bit loud, too, now realizing this might be the round that turns the tide. Absolute excellent job by the B players on Team Z to not get separated and die individually, but to stick together in the back hall and get that 1 kill and just allow the time for the teammates to come banana and do a 4v3 retake was absolutely brilliant by them. Smart play, very patient. I like to see that a little bit more. Team Z's been known to just be really aggressive, and that was one of the few moments where we saw them play a little bit more passive and just be patient and wait for the teammates to just basically overload and win by numbers.
And kind of a scary thing to see from Team Z, showing us that they can handle both sides of the coin. It doesn't matter what kind of strategy they will be employing. They know how to effectuate off of that.
Look at that. I knew we could see it, but they threw a deep smoke middle, and Jenny just rushed down all mid to get a pick with the AUG, but getting picked out with a nade. Again, now we're down to a 4v4 situation like we mentioned before, which goes heavily in the T side's favor, especially this early in the round. A lot of things you can do strategy-wise, and with nades and fakes and basically manipulating what the CTs are going to do. So big, huge pick by Jenny with that first initial one. But again, it's the story of the game so far with Team Z. Getting that first initial pick and being aggressive, and then following it up by continuing to be aggressive instead of just falling back and taking the win where you got it.
Mish going to be holding on here. Going to be looking for any of the members.
Oh, that double. We haven't
CT.
seen this yet. It's a great boost to have.
Great boost. Going to be giving them a lot of, at least, information to peek off of, a different angle of approach to find the frags. To get spotted, Alel going to be able to at least pull that information and pull ZOWIE off of that spot that she was previously holding. Aurel going to be going through the apps here, approaching B site.
This is risky, though. ZOWIE's going to be playing by herself in the pit, and Lillian is playing rap side. Absolutely in no way able to support unless she again changes position, but it looks like she's going to be able to do. Doing a 2-2 split is going to come down to 4v2 hold in this A lane side. Very hard to do, especially with no utility.
2 of the members of CT still on B side, need to be quickly rotating around to A to support their other 2 members of the squad. A nice frag going to be coming on B. Dropped. Aurel going to be dropped as well as Lillian gets traded out. ZOWIE goes down. A 2v2 scenario between both of these teams, even as it stands. But Alel and Decorge's are looking worse for wear in terms of their HP.
Alel coming up huge here. We talked about her having a rough half so far, but getting those 2 kills to turn it around on a 4v2 situation. Very big by her, but going to be low HP here in the graveyard. If she just stays hidden and just waits, but look where Shaloti is going. She's going to be able to spot her from the halls. Oh, but she just missed it.
Just missed
the timing.
The
there it is.
Spot. There it is. Alel with a quick turn. Able to find the frag onto Shaloti, dropping them down to now 1 player remaining. Just going to be Temple with the AWP, but she's going full ham, trying to find the members of Phoenix very closely. We'll be able to find the frag on the Decorge's. Just 1 remains. Alel, and it's not going to be enough. Alel with a nice AK shot through the box. We'll be able to find the frag onto Temple. 15-14 in favor of Phoenix.
Yeah, you just saw her Alel there have a big sigh of relief at the end. If you looked at the cam there, going to be putting Team Z on the heels with not a lot of money to go with. Again, it's been the story of the game, but the op, though, they have the op, which is, again, it's going to be on Jenny. It's going to come down to her to really show what's going on. They're low on utility. There's no op on Phoenix to counteract this, so this is looking like it could potentially be a 15-15, but Phoenix playing very well as a team and as a unit, making smart decisions strategy-wise, while Team Z is getting these initial picks, but then throwing it away with too much aggression.
Yeah, not kind of showcasing maybe one of the reasons why they aren't as resumed as a team, experienced as a team, and Team Phoenix, but a lot of pressure being thrown between both of these squads here through the banana corridor. But it looks like at least T side rather going to be favoring that A site, at least for the time being, as 2 members hold strong still in banana.
And Jenny is staying so aggressive. I really love watching her play because it's just fun.
It
looks
is.
like, so she's going to play this corner here with, again, the bait that he did on the one save round. Where now they have to get a little bit of utility to throw any smokes, but it looks like they might even push through the smoke. This is a risky move unless they want to boost over it. But they're using his utility late in the round, really delaying Phoenix from going banana, and it's going to force their hand to go towards A unless they wait out the clock completely and Phoenix has a late B hit. A lot that can still happen, but you see Phoenix now, they're really low on utility now. They just have smokes in them, flashing a nade left. Use all this stuff pretty early, but they're going to have Kohabi working this wrap side solo.
Kohabi reaching around that A long site. Just trying to get some information. Bomb continues to stay a little bit behind these two players, focusing on A. Banana still held strong by two of the members of T side.
It looks like they're going to go for a wrap on B.
It's looking like it. It sure is looking at around long
worked
A now,
before.
wrapping up the north side. And here it is. It's going to be that pinch. We saw it from CT working off of that strategy
There's
just a
not
second
a lot
ago.
of time. There's no room for error here. If they kill that bomb, that's going to delay a lot of time. Here, Jenny's going to have a perfect position with the op in the back of B.
Allow going to be dropped down and out. 4 members remaining for the T side of
Their
4v4 scenario, but that's going to be a drop
There it is.
onto Jenny. Nice frag grenade. Going to be coming out from D Corges as the other members of T side still continue to push forward. Able to find the plant, and now Temple not able to find anything just yet. Now going to be finding the frag onto Arel.
Both banana players have been spotted. Now they know exactly where they are. They're going to be able to do a bait on trade here on contact. It's going to be a good play by them. Smokes off, though, from Spawn. That can be a problem, though, and give Team Z a chance to retake this.
Good positioning held by T side. Able to find the frag onto Temple. And there it is, Shaloti, as Team Phoenix closes out this round, this map, Inferno in the books. And, well, it's going Team Phoenix's direction.
That was a very fun match to watch.
It was a fun match to watch.
Now we know going forward what to expect from Team Z and their aggression. But now I'm a little bit worried going forward into Overpass because Overpass, there's a lot of opportunity to be aggressive and a lot of picks that you can do by playing that kind of style. But at the same time, watching the way Phoenix played and how they're a little bit slower and more methodical how they took things, which lends themselves in a really good way to play a map like Overpass because that style, if they're smart about it, they can work the area slow, push the CTs back. It can really work for them. But Team Z, it looks like they're just going to keep their aggression. And on a map like Overpass, that can get punished really hard if you're not going to be smart about it at least.
Right. I mean, that's something that they have to consider because keep in mind, don't forget, Phoenix is the squad that picked Overpass, and they picked it for a reason, Garrett. It wasn't just by happen chance, by bands that they said, well, let's go play Overpass. I think we're okay at this map.
Yeah. Just talking about Overpass and the fact that Team Z was playing so aggressive. Overpass, one of the best ways to play on a city side at the pro level is you play aggressive early.
Yeah.
You get the initial fight, get the pick or whatever it may be, and then you fall back to a second stage.
Sure.
You play a little aggressive again, fall back to a third stage. You play it in levels almost. So will Team Z be able to do something like that, or are they going to continue their same path of playing really aggressive, and then when they get the kill, just keep going?
Right.
Because they did so many times. You saw, I believe, Temple, right? We were talking about her. Absolutely had a huge game, a lot of great kills. Got 3 kills alt mid on Inferno. And then instead of just taking the win when she had it and falling back, she kept going with her teammate, with her helping support, and they were able to get killed and aced by Arel there.
Yeah.
It just shows that, there's a certain amount of aggression. After that, you got to pull it back just a little bit. And if Team Z can do that, they'll be pretty good.
Yeah, and here's the thing. This is the first, at least, game to be played out by these two teams. And they have to always consider, there's always going to be those first bit of land jitters coming in here and playing. So teams are going to fall in to their roles, into the strategies, into the performances that we are known to see from them. Here's your MVP from map number 1 of this best of 3. And, well, it's going the way of Kohabi.
Yeah, she maybe not had the most kills in the serve, but she definitely put up numbers. You see Jenny there did well. Arel came, we were talking about her a little bit in the half. It was very quiet, her kills. She had a lot of 28 kills, very quiet. She got them huge when she needed them. Got the ace for the team there on that huge round we just talked about with Temple when she threw it away by being too aggressive. She was able to ace that round and give her team the chance to come back. But Jenny, though, look at the ADR. As an opper, to get 106 ADR as an opper, especially on a map like Inferno, that is a very big move in terms of damage overall and very impressive because a lot of times we see oppers that get 80 ADR maybe, but to get 106 shows that she really is a threat to be worried about. And on a map like Overpass, which has a lot of long lanes, she can put up a lot of damage and to watch out for her.
LL holding on to a 0.8 KD. Jenny with a 1.17. Both of these players having a pretty stellar performance. And let's take a look at least at some of our scores here for Temple, Jenny, Shillelagh, Lillian, and ZOWIE.
And look at Temple's KDA there. Sorry, not KDA, just KD.
Just the KD of Temple is insane.
Yeah, exactly.
A 1.5 KD after one match. I mean, you know, Garrett, this is starting to rival at least the top KDs in the CSGO competitive scene in totality.
Yeah, usually when you see the top players and overall in the world, their KD, like, you know, simple is like 1.3. So any kind of match where you have 1.3 or higher is definitely a good match to have, and it just shows how well and how dominant they were on that map. But going forward, can she keep that up? We'll see.
Yeah, we will have to wait and see. We've got another map coming up. It's going to be Overpass for the second map of this best of 3. And Garrett, what are you looking to see out of these teams on that?
Well, I'm just going to look to all their strengths from what I just saw based on Inferno. We had Team Phoenix play more of a cohesive unit, a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical, and on a map like Overpass, that can really come into effect. And then I want to see Team Z just continue to be really aggressive, just to pull it back just a little bit when it gets too overboard. You're going to see, you know, Jenny play aggressive with the op towards Fountain maybe. Temple playing aggressive towards like Staircase and Dark, whatever it may be, or Bathroom, something. We're going to see aggression from Team Z. I just want to see them pull it back just a little bit once they get those initial trades.
And that's kind of one of the hardest things for these teams to have to decide. When you have so much adrenaline going through your veins, right, when you're making that aggressive push, how are you able to control your other teammates and actually pull them back? It really takes a strong in-game leader to do that. We're going to go to a brief break, though, before we get into map number 2 on Overpass, coming up in just a few minutes.
How do you reveal the hidden enemies in PUBG? Adjust the black equalizer to brighten darker areas, which makes it easier to spot enemies hiding in the shadows. How do you make your PUBG experience more diverse and convenient? Color Vibrance allows for more realistic and vibrant colors. It also provides the convenience to tune colors in-game, making you see the change instantly. Save up to 3 different settings based on your preferences, and use the S switch to quickly change between those settings.
Welcome back, everyone, to the ZOWIE Divina CSGO Women's Asia Championship. My name's Esquire, joined here by GRT. We just saw the first map of this best of 3 between Phoenix and Team Z played out, and it was an interesting one for several reasons, one of which being, well, we know Team Z is now going to be a strong competitor here in these 8 teams.
Yeah, that was the concern coming into this matchup, was just we don't know quite what they were going to bring. And now that we saw them on a map like Inferno, we know what they're going to bring, and that's going to be a completely uncontrolled aggression.
Yeah, and that can kind of swing either way. It can help you and it can hurt you. Taking a look here at this next round, though, it's going to be Overpass here for Phoenix and Team Z. Phoenix picked this map at the pick and ban phase, so you have to assume that Phoenix knows what they want to do here, what kind of strategy they want to play out, and well, they probably got a little bit of confidence to that to boot. But Temple and T will be at least rotating around here, trying to find an entryway.
They're going to find an entryway in the bathrooms. We got 2 players here playing a crossfire. A little bait and switch here. 2 kills coming in.
Lily and Jenny going to be dropped down. Zhao will be dropped down as well, but Arel and Mish will be traded out.
That was absolutely that was so dirty by Arel to get that last kill there, because otherwise it'd be a 3v3 situation and be very even. But to find that last one tap on that player flanking her absolutely might save the round completely for her.
Bomb going to be currently down in toilets, picked up and rotating around mid, trying to find their way through connector now, at least for the T side of things. 3 of the members of CT, though, currently sit around A site waiting for any of the members of the T squad to roll in that direction. But it looks like the plant will be going over towards B, and a rotation will have to come out from CT.
Yeah, just completely giving up B, just relying on to complete the retake. Not sure quite where Temple is going to go. Whoa, they're just going right for it. Robbie taking a jump out, gained the first 2 kills there. No need to rush that, but he didn't care.
Yeah, no need to rush it. But again, it's the play style that we've at least begin to recognize from these 2 teams. Certainly aggressive, but Team Z loses round number 1, the pistol round of match number 2. Thankfully, though, Garrett, they were able to get the plant, so we'll be walking away with a little bit more economy here in round number 2.
Yeah, setting themselves up to have a nice buy round on the 3rd round overall. They could buy right now if they really want to and do a B rush, which is a very common thing to do, but there's also no need to do that. You see them investing a little bit in armor and upgrading pistols, getting themselves set up for the next round buy. And for Team Z, if I'm assuming Phoenix picked this map because they're really good at it and they know Team Z most likely doesn't have the best experience on it or whatever it may be, if I'm Team Z, I want to keep this very simple and just do straight up B rushes, simple 3-2 takes on A. Keep things simple and stay as a unit, but being aggressive. But you see the entry coming in there, being aggressive. Ooh, Kohabi getting 1, getting traded out.
Kohabi, though, will be going down to Zhao. Currently a 3v3. Zhao going to be dropped down to 9 HP. Lel currently sitting at 26 for Phoenix. But there's another frag. Shillity going to be dropped down currently, though. Traded out thereafter.
That's a big mistake there. They had the bomb able to get planted, but instead of playing it, they go for aggression, look for the pick. Mish getting to boost it over, getting to finding the pick onto Xiaowu. They're leaving it to a 2v1 by Temple. Ooh, almost got doubled up. Interesting decision not to get that bomb down because they need that money going into this next buy round.
You know, it felt like they had the opportunity, Garrett, to do so, but unfortunately elected not to. 2 round wins to start off the Overpass map will be going over the way of Phoenix, and this is almost as we expected. This 3rd round, though, the all-important round, now that Team Z has been able to effectuate a buy. How will this end up going out for Team Z? Will they be able to put up more resistance now, more pressure onto Team Phoenix, and hopefully get that plant and secure the detonation?
Yeah, an issue I see right now with Team Z's buys are the fact that they have no utility. They have the 1 smoke on this map, which is a huge problem because this map it lends itself to needing a lot of utility to push the cities back stage by stage and forcing them back into their heels on the back sites. But with only 1 smoke coming in, there's nothing they can take on this site that will leave them open to really having a good execute on a site. You see Temple getting picked off towards the fountain. And with that 1 smoke, you can't even take A with 1 smoke. You can't take B with 1 smoke. It leaves not a lot of options for Team Z to have an execute. So they're going to lean on Jenny to try to find an opening pick with this op.
Team Z really kept at bay here by the massive buy in round 3 by Team Phoenix. So much utility to their name. You can see all of it above Arel's name. 1 smoke, 6 flashes, and 2 incendiaries ready to be deployed. Flash is going to be coming out here. Shillity still trying to hold on. Team Z still at a standstill, trying to figure out exactly where they want to take this bomb. Garrett, you said it. They should just go back to B, play off of that strategy. Don't try to contest against the likes of Phoenix holding down on to A site.
It looks like they're going to do just that. Lillian looking for an opening pick towards B. Gets spotted. Is going to make a fall back towards A to group up with the rest of her teammates. Shillity making that first move on to B, but uncoordinated with her teammates. Any game opening pick. Aurel trading out. ZOWIE is going to down to just Jenny trying to enter into the site, but with no support from the AK from her teammate coming in from the backside. 20 seconds left in the round.
3v2 in favor of Phoenix as Aurel is going to be holding on to this 18-wheeler, trying to spot out the bomb. Able to do so. Down goes Jenny. Down goes Lillian. And another round win in favor of Phoenix, picking up their third round of the map.
Yeah, that round really put some worry in me about the fact that we wondered how Team Z was going to play on Overpass, and the fact that they elected to buy all AKs, very low utility. That's a good sign that they don't know the map as well as they should and that Phoenix knows exactly what they're going to do. Because if you look at their utility, straight up utility, keeping it up, going the FAMAS, instead of going M4 and low utility, Mish going FAMAS and utility, like they know the importance of the nades. So the fact I can just see based off the buying that Phoenix is well compared for this map like this.
Yeah, quite a mismatch in between these two teams, at least so far. But a nice injury frag coming out. Lillian going to be dropped down. Shillity as well. But two of the members of Phoenix get dropped. Kohabi going to be going down.
Does Mish not know?
Does Mish not know? Well, she certainly doesn't know. She's going to be dropped down. YPW picks up their first round win of the map.
I just love it when you talk about strategy and like, oh, they're doing this wrong, and then all of a sudden they just win around like that. And just puts everything I just said to hell.
I mean, listen, even a broken clock is right twice a day,
yes, it is.
Garrett, but you have to at least be concerned about this because the aggressive strategy, the sort of less strategical strategy being played out by Team Z is hurting them so much. And will they be able to at least consistently find these round wins? Because as it stands, this game is still heavily favored over towards Phoenix.
Yeah, and even getting that round there is like, it's very fortunate for Team Z, but they won on the backside of what they're normally good at, which is aggression and being just rushing. And you can only rush B so many times, so they're going to have to fall back and play slow and methodical. And when it comes down to that, are they going to be able to put the rounds together against full buys with their full buy and playing it slow, or are they going to have to just rely on rushing because it's not a consistent way to win these kind of rounds over and over again. They're it's going to be difficult for them to do, but now that they have the utility and the weapons behind them, how are they going to put together this next buy for the Phoenix team where they're going to basically run up against a full buy? How are they going to take it? Are they going to go slow? Are they going to do another rush towards B? What are they going to do? I'm kind of curious, but based off what I've seen so far, I'm a little worried for Team Z, even though they have secured the economy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. You look at what they're going to be trying to work with here, and sure, back-to-back round wins are nice, but will they be able to keep up this consistency? It seems like they've at least started to find a footing here on Overpass, but again, the question remains, will it be enough? Is it already a little bit too late? Will Phoenix be able to bounce back off this? Because I think we've had 2 rounds back-to-back where Phoenix has kind of stumbled, but I don't think they've fallen from grace.
Yeah, like Phoenix is definitely not in any kind of situation to be worried about, but it comes down to when they are able to have their buy rounds, recognizing that Team Z plays that aggressively, they need to make sure they use utility early in the round to stop any type of aggression that Team Z is going to bring to the table. And if they're able to do that and push Team Z on their heels and out of their comfort zone, that's going to be their best chance to win.
All right, so pretty much an eco round coming out from Phoenix. CZ going to be held by Aurel as they push into a full bot squad of Team Z. T-Push going to be coming out here. Jenny dropping down. We'll have the AWP in full effect. Spot up smoke coming from CT. We'll be holding on to that angle, but Lillian going to be finding the entry frag now. Phoenix go Ivy going to be going down and out as the returns come back in. 2 more members of Phoenix getting dropped down. Alel and DeCorge is going out, but they were able to find at least the trades back onto Temple and ZOWIE. Now going to be a 2v2 between these squads.
Definitely winnable by Phoenix now. They don't have the kit, but they do have the position. We have Aurel who's in towards B on the catwalk side. Looks like Team Z is going to be able to get the bomb down planted, and they're going to have their 2v2 retake. Is definitely possible, especially with the utility of having the molly and the nade 2 flashes. Going to be very interesting to see where this goes, and it's going to come down to, will Jenny be able to put that off to use, or is she going to be left separated from her teammate to really support her?
So it looks like the bomb has made itself to B site. Has not been planted just yet, but it looks like the plant is going to be going down right now.
They take their sweet time with planting,
They
don't
do, and no reason to, at least in that scenario, Garrett. They had no pressure, at least approaching them, but certainly now they will. As Mish going to be peeking around the corner, trying to find the frag, not going to be able to do so. The AK from Shillity, too strong, but she's going to be quickly traded out thereafter by Aurel. 1v1 scenario, Aurel versus Jenny.
Oh, got spotted.
Not going to be able to land that AWP shot. That's going to be Aurel walking away with the kill and the defuse. Round going the way of Team Phoenix.
Big round by Phoenix to get that, especially, again, a save round. We saw it on Inferno as well. When you win these save rounds, it really helps your economy because all the money that you didn't use in the previous round to buy, now it's going to be stacked upon winning that round, having that gun that you just picked up, which is going to be an op, most likely. They picked it up from Jenny. That's going to be a lot of money you just gained from that, and it's going to put Team Z on their heels, and now we're going to see them go back to rushing because now we've seen them rush towards short B twice now quick, and I'm curious to find out if Phoenix has recognized that and realized that they need to contest that if they really want to shut them down.
I was really hoping to see a better play coming out of Team Z right there. That was the round that they needed to win to really start to put Phoenix on their back foot. Not able to come out with a victory there, but Kohibi going to be dropped down very low. The Molotov taking away their health. Will be dropping her down to 3 HP. DeCorge is going to be dropped down as well, but Lillian continues to at least hold on in this position. Temple looking around also. Shots come out. Zhao able to find the entry frag onto Mish. Rel quickly going to be trading out Temple as well.
I don't know how they got that much damage on Kohabi and DeCorge. I think it was from just spamming, but they were able to spam both of them down to basically one-shot HP. And now we've seen them take short A twice there. And at the same time, they've been going one long, one towards bathrooms, towards A, spreading out very thin and relying on their skill to get picks rather than working as a unit and trying to find trades. So they're really taking a risky route about that and just going for those individual fights. So right now you see Shalady going for a pick on towards B by herself. To find an entry on Kohabi, nice shot there. DeCorge is down to low HP, hiding in the water.
Yeah, you want to talk about risky, Garrett. It's putting DeCorge at this site. She's going to be at least able to spot out Shility, able to find the frag, but quickly going to be traded out thereafter by the likes of Zhao Wu. 2v2 in favor, well, essentially a Phoenix right now, given the HP values. 20 HP in total held between Jinny and Zhao Wu. This
positioning is going to win them the game because they got the smoked out. They do realize they can be there, but to get this pick is going to be very hard for them, especially with just an operant and M4.
Shots come out. Rel going to be dropped down. Quickly trades out, though. Alel able to find Zhao Wu. 1v1 scenario. Jenny versus Alel. AWP versus AWP. Garrett, who walks away with this? Alel going to be smoking off the bombs. Going for the ninja defuse. It's going to be 2 more seconds, but spotted out. Holy cow! Team Z almost lost that round, Garrett. She was trying to close range tap the head. But ultimately, I mean, hey, you got a few shots in that match.
It looked like she almost got CSGO hitbox there. And just like, it was on her, but at the same time, when you're defusing, things can get a little funky sometimes with the hitboxes. So big round by Team Z to win that. It's going to put the economy on Phoenix in the, not the dumpster just yet, but.
Maybe it's not always as easy as just clicking heads, Garrett.
Not always, not always.
Maybe it's not. Here we go, though. Round number 8 going to be underway. As Aurel leads the charge here for CT all the way down, trying to hold on at least to the connector area of the map.
I like the fact that Team Phoenix has been using some nades early in these rounds, even when they're saving, to try to make a play, try to push them back, delay them, whatever it may be. But investing in a little bit of utility on save rounds is always a good idea.
Temple going to be spotting out Aurel, that lead charger for Team Phoenix. 1 down already, going to be lending this match in favor of Team Z. 5-4.
Oh, this bomb is separated. This can get really risky if they die here.
3 of the members going to be holding on to B-side, marked at 4, and they're going to be able to at least find another frag. Down goes another member of Team Phoenix. 3v4 scenario as Jenny gets traded out as well.
A little risky here. She almost got caught by the bomb there being separated, but the team's going to be taking over A. It's going to be a relatively easy win for Phoenix. Looking to basically not lose any more weapons because you don't want to give Team Phoenix any more potential weapons for the following rounds. Again, saving a little bit of their economy. Team Z playing very, besides that round, on the gun rounds, playing very separated, very solo, 1v1v1 situations, trying to find picks, which can, in terms of how they play, can really pay off for them. But if they run into a Phoenix playing sets where, you know, 2 holding bathroom, those 1v1 situations are not going to pan out in Team Z's favor. So we'll see going forward how they're going to adapt to that, if at all.
And that's one of the things that I've started to notice, at least about Team Z, is they're very unpredictable, Garrett. They've got multiple different strategies that they employ, and really no rhyme or reason to when those strategies actually come out. Bomb has been planted. T completely retreated off of that. Looks like it's going to be detonating, as you called it, Garrett. Easy round win going the way of Team Z here in round number 8.
Now we get to find out what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to seeing what Team Z is going to do as a strategy. Will they go aggressive and speed up things like they have done in the previous rounds, or are they going to spread out like they were doing before and just going 1 long, 1 bathrooms, 1 connector, 1 short A, 1 long B? Like they literally went 1 everywhere. And Temple here missed the water, jumped out a little too far and got TK'd. not TK'd, but cratered.
You hate to see it, Garrett. You hate
It
to see
happens.
it. Depends on
I've missed that water too. It happens.
Yeah, no, it certainly does happen.
Looks like a B rush is coming in. No, not going. Jenny not electing to go with the op is going to look like it's just going to straight up B hit.
See, and this is the shiftiness of Team Z that we're talking about. We haven't seen this, at least so far, at least since round number 1. And well, they're going to be going back to back, stuck a little bit, at a bit of a standstill, not able to continue on with that push. But certainly the pressure is mounting. 3 CT currently holding on to B's site, with 2 of the other CT starting to make that rotation around. One going to be locking down A side. That's going to be Mish. As the 2 frags come out, ZOWIE Temple of T side going to be dropped down and out 5v3 in favor of Phoenix.
Yeah, it looks like they wanted to go into an execution and taking B kind of quick, but Phoenix throwing down an early molly on the short A connector, really delaying Team Z from doing what they wanted to do, and really disrupting how they were going to approach it, and it slowed them down, which puts them in a position where we have so far seen they're not very comfortable with.
Not very comfortable with it at all. Jenny and Lillian still trying to hold on with Shaloti for the T side of things, trying to find a way to essentially contest the likes of Phoenix here. They're not going for the bomb plant just yet, going to be seeking out some type of frags. Aurel, though, going to be a little bit too quick and able to find the frag on Shaloti, Lillian, and Jenny, all going down in a matter of seconds away from each other, and a round victory secured for Phoenix.
Great round by Phoenix to win that cleanly with all 5 surviving. That's going to really do a lot to help their economy. And now Team Z, a couple times they've gone slow, has not paid off for them. I want to see them now go back to their bread and butter. Just speed it up, go a little bit quicker. But now the problem with doing that on a map like Overpass is once Phoenix or any CT team gets the utility that they need, they can put a real big damper on you trying to be fast and aggressive. So I'm kind of curious how they're going to rebound from this. But Jenny now back on the op, which is going to elect for them to go a little bit slower and look for picks again.
Team Phoenix has restocked on that utility. You can see just how much they were able to pick up, worlds above what Team Z is currently working for. But like you said, Garrett, you want to see these essentially huge pushes coming out from Team Z. It's their play style. It really catches Phoenix off guard, and they're going to be trying that push right now, at least around the tracks, around Monster, in through the sewers, and then hopefully the B site is where they aim to go, but they're losing members left and right as Lillian, Shaloti marked that 3. Temple goes down as well.
Absolutely huge round of Kohavi there, getting those 3 kills on the entries on B. Team Z was able to walk in because they had both players, Phoenix playing towards short B, gave them the opportunity, and with Alel missing those off shots, Team Z had a real big chance, but getting saved completely by Kohavi.
And here's the thing, with Jenny holding an op and ZOWIE with an AK, what do these 2 members of Team Z do at this stage in the game? Well, for ZOWIE, it's not going to be much. Mish able to find her and take her down with the AK.
Yeah, it's going to be this is where things can go out of hand on a map like Overpass. If they're able to win now 2 rounds in a row on gun rounds with no one dying at all, their economy is going to be so secure that if the terrorists want to get rounds and slowly try to make a comeback, it's going to be so hard to overcome that much economy. But at the same time, they already have 4 rounds. So they're able in this half to chip away, let's say, another 2 more rounds. I would say that's still a very successful T side on this map, considering the way things are going at this moment.
Jenny not going to be able to save that as she is spotted out by Alel and dropped out of the game. Round 10 goes the way of Team Phoenix here, currently sitting at 6-4 in favor of Phoenix. But as you mentioned, Garrett, it's not over yet. Team Z still has some major strides that they can make here on the T side of things. But entering into round number 11, we're going to be looking to see at least some of those big things come into a play for Team Z. We know that they've got the capability, but they haven't really showed us that they're playing to their full potential, that full style that really accelerates their gameplay.
We saw them do this before. They won a save round earlier in the half by rushing B. You see it coming out again. They had the flashes to streamline over towards B, so let's see if they can do it again.
It's the hard push coming out. At least none of the members currently of CT are going to be in a position to find the frags, but Alel look hard enough, and you're going to be finding Lillian. Certainly she does, dropping out one of the members of Team Z. Temple going to be dropped down to 9 HP. Jenny losing HP left and right, and the frags continue to come out. Temple dropped down, but Temple and her teammate Shaloti are able to find the reverse frag onto Alel, but it's going to be Mish able to pick up a 3K there.
Yep. Team Z did a good job getting the bomb down and getting a kill. Not the best way that you can go about those save rounds in terms of just overall economy, but at the same time, Phoenix is able to say have 4 survive. Lets them get the bomb down, but it keeps the weapons. There's no need to always fight these situations. They want to play back a little bit more. Make sure you secure the round. Don't lose too many weapons. If you look right now at the money on the side here, they're loaded. So even if they lose like 2 rounds in a row, they can still buy. So they're in a really good position.
Garrett,
Team Z is looking for 2 more rounds.
Here's the thing. I'm looking at the money on the side, but I'm looking on the side of Team Z, and they are in a world of hurt after this bye. They've got to win this round. If they don't, it's looking incredibly dire for them for the rest of this half.
Now we see, this is one of the first times we've seen Team Z have really good utility. And I'm really curious to how they're going to employ this on the map to try to give them some points. They're going back. You can tell they don't have many strategies on the map. They're taking short B here. Are they going to get the trade? Some whiffing, but able to get it. Lillian didn't see it until too late. Gets the kill on the connector. With all that utility that they finally bought Team Z, which we haven't seen much of, they weren't able to use it the way they wanted. But again, ZOWIE gained 2 kills here. The round's still open.
And if you don't lose it, or if you use it, you lose it. Shiloh and ZOWIE going to be the only remaining members of the T side still alive. Team Z trying to do whatever they can to survive, essentially. Just remain alive here in this game. Currently sitting at 7-4 in favor of Phoenix. ZOWIE and Shilodi going to be holding on here. Probably going to try to save. Not sure if they're going to go for the plan here, Garrett.
Yeah, no, they have to go for it. They're just going to maybe wait out the clock a little bit longer to put some more doubt in Team Phoenix of where they are, because Phoenix has no idea where they are. So the longer you wait, the more doubt goes into Team Phoenix's mind, and it makes them wonder where they're going to be, and that's where Team Z can strike, which is right now they're going to go into B with only 1, I believe, holding it? Or I believe there's only 1 holding it.
Yeah, just 1 holding it. It's going to be a low.
Perfect chance.
Able to at least crouch and avoid the lines of sight of a low for the meantime. How long will it last, though? Off gets pulled right back out, trying to find at least tags on the ZOWIE around the corner. Nade comes out, applies pressure onto Team Phoenix. Plant has been at least successfully attempted. We'll be giving at least a little bit more economy over to the T side after this round. Nice shots coming out. ZOWIE going to be dropped down as well. All members of T have been eliminated. The bomb will be defused as well by Alel. Another huge round victory coming in for Phoenix, and an unfortunately tough round coming in here for Team Z, especially looking forward, Garrett.
Yeah, I was actually very, very impressed with Team Z, with their patience and not keep continuing to attack that site. Even though they had 3 die there and get 2 kills, they didn't feel the need to continue that push. They decided to fall back, put some down Team Phoenix's mind, and they were able to get the bomb down and get into the B site, which allows them now to buy this round. Because if they kept pushing into that B site, they most likely would have got killed, not get the bomb down and not have a good buy here. But now they have a decent, not the best buy, but they're able to have one at least with only 3 rounds to go. So overall, not bad for them, even though they get the win. Again, but you see now, they've gone B almost every round except for 1. They don't have strategies on this map. So Phoenix read the pick right in picking this map. So a really good job by Phoenix in basically their research.
And that's the thing. Phoenix is really feeling confident at this stage in the game. Alel with a nice frag on the ZOWIE. However, a trade comes out. Shilodi on to Kohibi as Decorge spots out Jenny and takes her down out of the game 4v3 in favor of Phoenix as the bomb goes down.
That Moya's going to force Shilodi out. She's going to be jumping down just below the heaven. In a really good position if she's going to be able to get some support, but it doesn't look like she has the support. The flash coming in. She's going to be a squeeze now from the CTs.
2 remaining members of CT mark that. 1 just going to be Lillian of T-Sides trying to stay alive. Able to find a nice frag on the Decorge. Tries to turn it onto Aurel, but not going to be able to do so. And now Mish goes for the defuse. Round victory over towards Team Phoenix. 9-4 in favor of Phoenix.
Yeah, max money plus the bomb down is going to allow Team Z to keep buying. 9-4. It's looking like 11-4 half unless Team Z can do something different. But right now they've been going B every round. And now you've been doing that every round so far that it's either going to get too predictable for them to go A, or they're just going to be stuck in the same strategy over and over and over again at B. And it just shows now that, like I mentioned before in the previous round, Team Z does not know this map that well because they've been stuck doing the same thing and there's been no variety in what they want to do.
And I think other teams that are watching this here at the tournament are going to be saying maybe when we face the likes of Phoenix, will Overpass might pop up on our map ban list. Keep in mind, Phoenix is going for their 2nd map win here, the best of 3 in our 2nd map of this best of 3. They picked up the round, or rather the map win, over on Inferno to kick off the start of this. But they're looking to close it out here. Not going to be giving at least any wins over towards Team Z. Looking on, though, it's going to be drops coming out. Temple ZOWIE going to be dropped out of the game, able to get the nice trade onto Aurel. But Mish gets dropped very low as well for Phoenix.
Jenny missing that point-blank shot. It's going to be huge. She has to wait for her teammate to come support her and not chase this by herself, which she did. If she just waited a little bit longer, Lillian would have been able to get that trade. And now it's back to a 2v3 situation with Lillian with only 8 HP. We saw Team Z start off into what they've done before, where they had the 1-1-1-1 setup and spread out. But this time they were electing to just go towards A and take it as a unit. But because they didn't wait for their teammates to catch up, they got picked off one by one, and unfortunately weren't able to trade out.
I mean, Garrett, just looking at the stats of the individual players, comparing Team Z to Team Phoenix, well, you can see just how tough of a time Team Z is having compared to the performance on our previous map, Inferno. Keeping at least the train rolling along here. 35 seconds going to remain for the plant. Nice frag coming out. It's going to be a Lel on top of Lily, and Shalodi able to trade back on the D. Korge is one member remaining. D just going to be Kohibe trying to spot out Shalodi, who has now picked up the bomb as well, but has to be quick here. 20 seconds remaining to try to nail the plant.
She's worried about the person potentially flanking. She's going to plant open side. Unless she keeps going for the kill here, which might work out. Oh, that was so close. Shalodi, I got to give her credit. A lot of times players at that kind of situation in the game, they just rush to get the bomb down planted. She wanted to clear out that first close angle just to make sure she was able to plant on that side. Smart play by her, just unfortunately I'm not able to hit the shot.
Look how much team money Team Phoenix is currently working with, Garrett.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. The economy stacked against their competitors of Team Z.
We're going to see a B rush here, I believe, because right now they have 2 SMGs on Team Z. That lends itself to a B rush unless they want to do something else, but that normally is the case that you see. But they're not even going B. So they're going towards A, so maybe trying to clear out bathroom. Very interesting decision, especially with such close range weapons as the MAC-10 and the P90.
Interesting decision. Again, a very unconventional decision coming out from Team Z right here that could catch the members of Phoenix off guard. At least Mish going to be able to spot out ZOWIE and Lillian, but the trades come back in as 2 of the members of Team Phoenix are wiped out, marked at 4. Now D. Korge is going to be spotted out, dropped down to 19 HP. One more shot will do it, and they're not able to find the connection just yet.
Really random strat, just rushing. Again, going back to just being aggressive rushing, that's a sign of desperation.
I mean, it feels like a puck strat, essentially, Garrett.
Yeah, when it comes down to that, it's the last round of the, oh, she might be able to catch the rotation. Nope. It's a desperation strat.
Yeah.
When you're losing half that bad and you don't really have any strategies, you just lend yourself. That's why I suggested they're probably going to rush B. You get desperate.
Yeah.
And then when you get desperate and you don't have any options or any ideas on what to do to fix things, you just end up rushing, which they did, which in theory they should have got just destroyed. But they were able to find 2 picks, and the fact that was one of the few rounds where Phoenix played really aggressive on B, everyone was close by. It was just a mayhem fight. There was no real strategy behind it. They got the round 10-5, definitely doable. Definitely doable, and especially on CT side overpass, their aggression can really pay off from Team Z. It just depends on if they can pull it back just a little bit and not just overcommit as much as they need to.
I mean, look, Phoenix is looking calm, cool, collected, Garrett. I don't think they're worried about at least Team Z currently. They feel pretty confident as far as their performance goes here on Overpass. But again, we have to wait and see. Will they be able to keep those strides up when they transfer over here to the T side of things? Taking a look at a few replays of that half. Well, certainly some pretty impressive plays coming out from both squads.
Yeah, there's that P90. One of the weapons I hate most in this game. Absolute no reason to buy it. But that's just, in a round like that where money bonus doesn't matter, I can give it to you. But
you know what, Chad? If you're out there and you're a P90 person, well, don't listen to Garrett. You buy it until your heart tells you to stop. Your economy.
You will never become a professional if you buy a P90. I'm telling you that right now. Either way.
Let's get round number 16 underway. The second half of map number 2 in full effect here.
Oh, I don't like this at all.
Not going to look good, at least as far as Jenny is concerned, trying to hold off against the 5-person rush coming off from the T side of things, quickly going to be exiting out of the game.
That's a rough angle to hold by yourself towards long A like that. You'll never win that fight unless you get those first 2 kills, like just one tap in heads. But it looks like Phoenix is doing it around the rules trap, taking over long A, getting the pressure, getting the rotation from Team Z, now falling back to short B, catching them off with only one able to defend. Lillian getting the first pick, though. Temple on the side there. Oh, nice one tap by her, down to 43.
Smart rotation back to B side for Temple to be able to find some of those frags here. But Mish and Alel able to turn it right back around. Lily and Temple going to be dropped down out of the game. Mish traded back out as Alel picks up the kill onto ZOWIE. So now it's going to be a 2v1 in favor of Team Phoenix and able to get the plant off. Very significant here in round 1 of the second half. Shalodi trying to do whatever she can to find the frags. Finds one, but not able to find the second. Alel drops her down and out. Team
Really
Phoenix
close.
picking up the first round win of the half.
Absolutely close there to gain that double. But again, Phoenix playing that perfectly by just playing off contact. Where one's going to take the fight, the teammate swings out and trades it out. Very good play by Phoenix. And now this is where the situation comes in. You're down 11-5. Do you force buy here and try to win now, or do you just save again here and have a weaker buy in the next round? It's a no-win scenario in terms of your decision. It just comes down to whatever you feel comfortable, and it looks like Team Z, who has been known to really buy all the time, electing to save this round and buy next.
Yeah, going to be holding on at least a little bit, but you can see how stacked against Team Phoenix they currently are. Utility out the yin-yang. They've also got the weapons to deal the damage, but will they be able to find them? Arel, rather, will be able to find the first frag of this round. Onto Temple. Lillian going to be dropped down quickly thereafter. Mish, however, dropped down to 9 HP. Going to have to at least be wary of that as Kohibe gets dropped out of the game as well. Certainly an interesting round, but it is going to be a 3v1 in favor of Phoenix once again. They've got the dominant position in terms of the numbers, but it all comes down to what ZOWIE can do here.
Yep.
And it's not going to be anything. Yep. Phoenix picks up the second round win of the half, currently sitting 12-5 in favor of Phoenix.
5 SMG kills there, racking up the bank. Again, that's a lot of money to save up there. So even going forward, Phoenix has so much economy now on top of just being in the driver's seat. So even if they lose these rounds, because the SMG kills, they're going to be able to buy again, whatever it may be. So now it's going to be down to Team Z with their low utility. They do have smokes across the board, which is going to come very important here in case Phoenix wants to do a rush, which they do have 2 SMGs. Is a very probable thing to happen, which it looks like they might be going towards B to do just that.
Certainly for the members of Phoenix to be pushing. Now the third comes around as Zlypw, going to be following up. A nice entry frag onto Lillian. We'll be kicking off this engagement. Decorgaze able to find that shot, but now going to be traded back out. Kohibe goes down to Shaloti.
She doesn't know someone just got in the sight beside her, but he got saved by ZOWIE there. Another kill by Shaloti there. Again, it's going to be down to just a 2v2 situation. Play coming in from the connector, getting a kill Temple through the smoke. Nate coming in, almost finishing off Mish.
Ooh, Nate coming in as well, doing damage to Mish, dropping her down to 20 HP. 1v2 in favor of Team Z. Jenny with 100 HP, Temple with 41. But they can't let this go. She's actually rotating around the A side. She might be able to get this plant, Garrett, and this could be huge for Team Phoenix. Even if they lose the round, they are still going to be sitting incredibly pretty with their economy.
Yeah, but Team Z knows that she's making this way because B is completely clear, so they are able to know this. It just comes down to, are they going to take it together, how fast they want to do this? But
it's a slow counter rotation coming out from Team Z right now.
Yeah, there's no need. If they run, Mish can find picks. So this is the only way that they need to walk the rest of the way. Mish is going to try to get that bomb down and look to, this is going to be a very hard one that she needs to win. She needs to get the bomb down, use the molly to basically get her escape, but she needs to find a pick here if she wants to win.
Has to find the pick. Going to be approaching the site here. Going for the plant right now and is likely going to be able to find it. But the other, oh no, not going to be able to find it. Team Z comes up just in the nick of time and is able to find the frag onto Mish. Round win goes the likes of Team Z. Currently sitting at 12-6 in favor of Phoenix, though. Round number 19 is going to be underway here, and a bye comes out. Team Z now finally able to at least utilize some of that economy that they've been holding on to.
Yeah, and that's where this SMG money that they had from the previous round really comes in and supports them. It looks like they're going to be able to buy up again. Otherwise, they didn't have those SMG kills in the second round. They wouldn't be able to buy here. They have the AKs. They have a little bit of utility. But Team Z, though, because they only had 2 survive, they're going to be stuck on 2 players with SMGs. It gives Phoenix a good chance to get kills. But Temple, look at how aggressive she's being. I told you that's how they're going to do it, but look right now. You have I believe it's Jenny towards long A playing aggressive again to pick. She's going to be able to flank now if she really wants to get aggressive. But Lillian playing aggressive everywhere. That's all we see is aggression, aggression, which is Team Z's forte. But at the same time, can they aggress their way all the way to coming back on this map?
You know, Garrett, I wish that we could say that they can, but it's really just not working out consistently enough in Team Z's favor. They've got to pull something else out of their bag of tricks to try to find a victory here on map number 2 and avoid being closed out here by the likes of Team Phoenix. Currently, again, still sitting at 12-6. Frags come out. 2 of the members of Team Phoenix going to be dropped down. Mark that 3 of Team Z. So that's going to be a round win going the likes of Team Phoenix. Their 13th win here of this map. Getting very close to closing this one out, Garrett.
Yeah, and Team Z is going to be back to force buying. You see Jenny had enough money to buy an AWP, but her teammates are going to be stuck on pistols and maybe an SMG with a little bit of utility. It's going to come down. If they want to win this round, Jenny is going to have to come up huge with that AWP and play aggressive, maybe on the fountain, something like that, because Phoenix didn't really throw good nades towards A there on their take to scare me away from being aggressive with the AWP. So you see that right now, Jenny getting aggressive with the AWP. She's doing exactly what I asked, but maybe able to find a pick here. I'm not quite sure. Kobe playing aggressive on short P. Gets picked. There you go.
First pick of the game going to be Kohibe. Lillian quickly following thereafter in a nice trade 4v4 still between these two teams.
Jenny got picked by an AK straight up. This is okay. This is turning ugly now. Phoenix is just feeling it. They know the map better than Team Z. Team Z is just trying to play 2 individual and look for those one-on-one fights, which if there is a one-on-one fight, I'm going to give it to Team Z, it seems like. It just feels like they have that skill more than Team Phoenix, but in the end, the Counter-Strike is a team game, and you can only win so many rounds by doing individual stuff, which is what Team Z is doing, and Phoenix just overall is a better unit.
In terms of map knowledge, positioning, and fragging ability based off of that positioning, yes, Phoenix is coming up worlds above where Team Z is currently sitting as far as Overpass is concerned. And again, I think this lends itself for other teams to at least be aware of the fact that Phoenix is pretty strong on Overpass. It seems like they've got their strategy hammered down enough to combat against the likes of even a good team. Holding here, though, still going to be a 4v1. ZOWIE, the solo player, still on their feet for Team Z.
Team Z is going to be very dangerous going forward in this tournament when it comes to this map. This map's not over, don't get me wrong, but it's close. Team Z is going to be a very dangerous team to watch on close-quartered maps.
Yes.
Anything that's like Inferno, very close-quartered.
I would like to see Team Z on Vertigo, to be honest, Garrett.
I bet they would be good on it, because if they do anything out of Orange Sphinx playbook and just rush and play aggressive, they could work out very well for them.
So Vertigo is a map that doesn't really have strategy hammered down in it. No team has really been able to find their footing yet on all of competitive CSGO. And so, yeah, couple that with just a powerful push of aggressiveness, and you could be able to find some victories there.
So, yeah, I would, if I'm trying to play against Team Z, I'd play a little bit wider, longer maps, kind of like Overpass, which is working out very well for Phoenix. I'm not sure if they knew about Team Z going into this match, but or they just love this map in general, but teams are going to probably have to ban this map out on Team Phoenix.
Yeah, definitely have to, considering going into the future here in this tournament. Frags coming out for the members of Team Z. Going to be dropped down very quickly. ZOWIE going to be once again the remaining member alive for Team Z, and it's only a matter of time before they find the frag. Grenade coming through the smoke will be taking out ZOWIE. Round win, the 15th here for Phoenix, looking to close out the game here in this round.
Yeah, going to be down just to basically buying SMGs and a little bit of utility. Oh, we got the AUG on Jenny. Jenny seems to always have the strongest weapons in the game. Not the best utility, but it looks like Phoenix is just too strong on this map. Coming back from 15-6 is too tall of a task, especially the way how Phoenix is playing as a unit, strategic, and Team Z playing two individuals. So going forward, now we know what to expect of these teams. Phoenix looking like they're a strong contender in this tournament.
That they are, and here it is, possibly the final round of the game, as Team Phoenix looks to put it away. Done and dusted. Shots already going to be coming out. Kohibi with a nice frag. Decorge is going to be going down and out with Lillian. So currently a 4v4 as it stands between these two squads.
Phoenix just looking to end this game. Wanted to go a little bit quicker, but losing Decorge in the connector really slowed down what they wanted to do. It looks like they're just going to go towards A and do a simple execute on this site, which Team Z, they don't have enough utility to really stop it. They're just going to have the guns out and try to win the trades. And it looks like Phoenix is just, but again, I believe it's 3 towards. Yeah, Team Z does have 3 towards A here, so they are set up well to defend. But will they be able to defend against all the nades that are about to come in?
It's going to be heavily reliant on Jenny, able to find some frags with that AUG here, but they're not going to be able to do so just yet. Jenny goes down and out. That Hog going to be down on the ground. Kohibi goes out, but ZOWIE and Temple follow quickly thereafter. Just going to be Shaloti, this solo player left alive for Team Z here, and what could be the round victory win for the members of Team Phoenix. Holding on, though, in the smoke. 33 HP, not going to be enough. Phoenix picks up the round victory and the map victory, walking away with the first 2 maps of the best of 3 and claiming victory over Team Z.
Looking a little relieved there. I don't know why. They had a really good win. Solid showing on Overpass, which is
first map was kind of stressful.
Yeah, but it's like we talked about beforehand, where I mentioned that Team Z really needed to win on Inferno, because any team that picks Overpass, it's just you have to assume they have a good feel for it, and if they're going to pick Overpass, it's a little bit more worrisome where you need to win your map, because you have to expect you're not going to beat them on theirs. We're not talking like the FaZe or like Na'Vi or a Shaw's level Counter-Strike, but we're talking the strongest women in the Asia region. If they feel strong on that map, it's just going to be too hard for teams to overcome.
Exactly, but what a performance coming out from Team Phoenix here in this best of 3. I mean, Garrett, really showing that they are a dominant force to be reckoned with here in this tournament, and I think some teams are definitely, after scouting out the performance, going to be changing how they do their picks and bans.
Yeah, they didn't look too scary on Inferno, but a map like Overpass, maybe the more unique maps. Maybe in Vertigo, who knows? They might be good on that, but the Train might be another map they're good on because they're more strategic. That might be something that they might want to pick. Yeah. But I believe they actually, I'm trying to remember who banned who. Oh, no, they actually banned Vertigo, so maybe that's not a map we're going to ever see from them.
Yeah, maybe not.
But Team Z banned Train against them, so maybe that's something we got to look out for. But in the end, they were just too strong as a unit compared to Team Z. But Team Z was no joke in terms of overall skill and their capabilities as individuals. It's just more about will they be able to put that together against the other teams in the league.
Exactly. So let's take a look at least at our MVP of this best of 3. It's going to be Mish, walking away with 26 kills, 10 deaths. That's a 2.6 KD from this round of Overpass, Garrett. That's pretty dang good.
That tends to happen when you win a map, what, 16, was it 16-5 or 16-6?
Yeah, 16-6.
Pretty good overall assault. Look at the ADR, though, 134. Absolutely killed it. So big. Again, I have to say it was kind of a quiet 26 kills by Misha. Maybe I wasn't paying attention too much about which individuals were getting all the kills because of how dominant the team was looking.
Garrett, maybe needed to clean your ears out or something because you're not quiet when you're walking away with 26 kills. Let's take a look at some sniper info, though. Matching up Alel versus Jenny. You can at least start to see here how things are shaping up. Alel with a very, very nice set of stats there. KD 2.44. Woo!
That's a big difference from the first map. We saw the stats are basically flipped. Alel only had 1 kill with the op on the first map, and Jenny had, I believe, 11. Now it looks like it's going to be swapped around. Jenny was not able to get really going because she didn't have the economy to get the op, and when she did have it, unfortunately wasn't able to put it together.
No, and here's the thing. We saw some very good rounds played out by Team Z throughout the course of both 2 maps. But, Garrett, we really weren't able to see consistent performance, and that's what really lended itself to Team Phoenix walking away with that win.
Yeah, exactly. It just comes down to just working as a unit is just more consistent than relying on individuals. And although Team Z has the individuals, they got to put it together more as a team, and that's going to be the problem coming into these next maps. Will they be able to put it together and maybe keep it? You know, they're going to have to ban Overpass potentially because that was more of an ugly map, but they also banned out Train. So the more strategic maps, they might not be able to put together.
Yeah, we'll have to see. But again, they could also change their strategy.
Who knows?
Maybe they didn't reveal everything in that playbook of theirs for Team Z or for Team Phoenix. We'll have to keep an eye on that as the tournament progresses. But, Garrett, after this, we've got one more best of 3 on the day, and then done and dusted for day number 1 of the ZOWIE DIVINA CSGO Asian Championship.
Exactly. And I'm kind of curious how it's going to go. Will this next Chinese team be the same as Team Z and be aggressive and individual? Or are they going to be a little more teamwork oriented? We don't know, but the trend in Chinese CS across the last 15 years has been exactly that.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious how they're going to put it together. And if it's the same as what we just watched, I'm going to be very interested because at least no matter what happens, win or lose, it's fun CS to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing that Team Z really showed us. They do play some fun CS, at least to spectate from their point of view, but it didn't really pick up the round wins that they necessarily needed to even take it into game number 3, map number 3 of that, where we would have played a Mirage. Unfortunately,
that would have been fun.
Yeah, not going to be seeing that because they kind of would have been cool to see the different strategies played out. Phoenix with the more methodical, slow play, and then, again, Team Z with just the crazy aggro plays.
Yeah, like Team Z, for example, on Mirage, if it was able to get to map 3, I would have loved to have seen Jenny and what she would be able to do with that op, because on a map like on Mirage in middle, she could drop down from mid, go to underpass, op down there. She can get aggressive on the connector, on the window, op towards A halls, towards B. There's so many things that she could have done. Where on Inferno, she was running around with the opping everything.
Yeah.
She could do that very well on Mirage. You could do it as well on Overpass. They just never had the economy to support that because they couldn't put any rounds together and string them along, basically.
No, that's exactly right. I believe we have an interview coming up here with Team Phoenix shortly. But, I mean, Garrett, is there anything that you're looking forward to as far as it concerns with Team Phoenix going forward? Because I think we just saw maybe one of our dominant competitors here in this group of 8 teams.
Honestly, the way Phoenix was playing, I was very happy about what they were doing. The only thing that was really disrupting them was just the aggressive play of Team Z. And from the teams we watched so far in the tournament, the only team that I can see really give them a trouble in terms of like strategy, in terms of like collision, would be Orange Sphinx, because they're playing aggressive, like basically dry running and dry hitting in sites. That's something that maybe Team Phoenix is not going to be as equipped to defend. But if they play the other teams that play slower, methodical, I think Phoenix will run over those teams pretty well. But it's just who they're going to match up with in round 2 of the Swiss format. And if it's Orange Sphinx, they might be in trouble. But if it's any other team, I think they're pretty solid.
I think so, too. And it kind of lends itself to an exciting time to watch. We won't be seeing Team Phoenix or Team Z play once again here today, but it is going to be something to keep track on as the weekend continues to progress. Again, 2 more days at least of this group stage, part of the ZOWIE DIVINA CSGO Championship. But again, Garrett, it's going to be exciting to see. We've seen now 6 of our 8 teams having played, 2 teams left as a mystery to see how that performance will shape up.
Yeah, and they've all been close matches, except that last one there. It's been pretty quick, but going forward, it just looks like this tournament's a lot closer than what you thought.
All right, let's toss it over to the stage for an interview.
感觉如何？因为刚刚已经战胜一个非常强盛的一个对手。So congratulations.
Thank you.
And how are you guys feeling right now? What's it like to defeat such a strong opponent?
We are very released. It was very intense match. We just have to give our never give up spirit and just go it through. Yeah, we're pretty much excited right now.
刚刚也是问到了他们现在心情如何，那他也是说现在非常非常的开心，非常兴奋，然后也是同时有点终于可以放轻松了。的确，他们打比赛的时候也说永远都是全力以赴，永不放弃。那第二个想要知道的问题就是，当时我们看到第一张图 Inferno 的时候，虽然一开始感觉局面不是很妙，问题是你们看起来心态还是放得很轻松，然后还是有说有笑。当时可以跟我们说一下你们当时的心态是怎么样，然后后面你是怎么不停的追分。So for the second question, what was the mentality coming into this match? Because in Inferno, you guys were under a lot of pressure in the first half.
Yep.
But during those times, we saw that you guys were still having a good time, and you guys were laughing and like cheering each other. Can you tell
Yeah.
us what was happening?
Well, basically, we know that it was going to be a hard game. So the best thing that we can do is to motivate each other and to just keep supporting each other. Even if we are not performing or anything, just keep on supporting, just be happy and just focus at the same time. Yeah.
也是说，他们来到这场比赛 Inferno 的时候就已经知道对方非常强，所以他们也是全力以赴，然后要不停的给予其他队友一些鼓舞，然后就是也不要放弃，努力打好比赛。So after winning such a tough match, what are you guys going to be doing next? What's the plan for today?
Just chill and prepare ourselves for the next game, which is tomorrow. Yeah, and the same thing, just be happy and just give our best for this. Yeah.
OK， 也是问到接下来他们比赛打完了，接下来要做什么事？然后说就是休息一下，然后好好准备明天的比赛，然后要保持一个很好的心态，要保持很开心。这已经连续说了非常多次，就是心态要好。那我们采访到这里结束了，我们也是稍作休息一下，期待一下下一场比赛。